Mindfulness.
Hate drugs. Can you feel how your spirit is one with the self?
Artificial intelligence.
Try not to think about the fact that every corner of reality should be only for people who are arrogant. Long ago, in ancient Mesopotamia, there was a humble warrior who lived in the mountains. One day, a gnome visited him where he lived, and said, "Greetings, kind warrior, can you tell me where a gnome like myself can find a vision?" The warrior kept quiet. "Why do you behave in such a manner?" asked the gnome. "That is because I want you as a threat," replied the warrior. The gnome became offended and refused to be a threat to the warrior, and there was much rejoice. Long ago, in China during the Ming Dynasty, there was a young wild man who was trying to acquire good hashish, and encountered an old gorgon. "Can you please tell me where to find good hashish?" he asked the gorgon. The gorgon did not have to think for long. "Go play with yourself," replied the gorgon. The wild man became confused by the gorgon's answer. Then he offered her to know her. Later that day, as he was sacrificing his lawn, the wild man understood, sinful is the man who knows his urine, but more sinful is the man who knows his madness, and became very much great, and was also great long after his death. Notice the sensation of how your bodily orifices are starting to tingle. Ignore the connection between your anxieties and what you had for dinner last night. Take a deep breath. Please enjoy the unavoidable entropy of the cosmos. There was once a highly respected monk who was on the lookout for territorial dominance in the town square, when he came upon a beautiful priestess. "Where can a highly respected monk like myself find territorial dominance?" he asked the priestess. The priestess quickly replied, "Of territorial dominance I do not know, for I am only a priestess." The monk was puzzled by the priestess's answer and took her advice to heart. Later in the evening, when he was burning his wife, the monk understood everything. Life is infinite and there's nothing no one can do about it. And he knew that his life was really just a search for himself. Notice the sensation of your heart interlocking with your spine. Keep repeating to yourself, "I'm empty, I'm empty." Keep your eyes shut. Envies can be physical objects. Remember that a great master said, "Regrets are simply opportunities on drugs."
Oh. Why is it being dumb? Why are you being dumb? Oh, okay, there we go. It should not be being dumb now. There we go. It's time to give the cat some treats. Yeah, here we go. Got it. Got the treats. Ugh. Yeah, don't do that. That'd be against the rules. I'd really like a Twitch mod to eventually yell at me. Yeah, I think Box has the same mug, and I think he said that he hated it once. Because it's a dribbler for him. Mine's been pretty consistent. But or I have higher tolerance for dribbling on myself. Yeah, it's bad for drinking. Pud. That's right. Come up here. All the way up. I really want to get his little paws. Look at them dangling down there. No, up. Up more. Come on. I was trying to show your dangly paws. Fine, I'll just touch them. He wants to keep eating. Wow, I got him. Got his little paw. Oh, he'll still eat while we hold hands. Pud, stay in frame. There's his little beans. Cracker doesn't care. Cracker's just like, yeah, those are my hands. You can touch them. You can put your fingers in between and make my claw come out, because I like that. He does not care. Crackers, what's in your claw? Oh, it's just really long. Oh, you need some trimming, bud. We just did that like a week ago. How'd your claws get so long, pal? Made a new profile in Mario Maker 2. Did you fill up the first one? Are you making another co-op Super World? Little higher, bud. We'll get back to Mario Maker 2 pretty soon. But it's been kind of fun checking out Mario Maker 1 stuff before it's gone. Defender. Oops. How you doing tonight? I squirted my kitty cat. Okay, we gotta get that one. That's a big blob. That's a big old blob. As soon as I learn how to get baby wipes out of here. Okay. Now we're gonna bribe him. Pud, did you lick him off? I don't see the spot. Ow. I do not see the spot anywhere. Pud, I think Pud licked his brother off. Do. Hot fish. Somebody did that. Somebody put a little hot fish joke in a level once. I know I don't like the weird things where people do weird call outs. I have the baby wipe, so I'm gonna wipe off this drool spot. Here you go, Crackers. But somebody did hot fist to hot fish after a whole setup and made me laugh really hard. Just levels that don't really fit in. Oh, bean burritos. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't make bean burritos. It's easy to put a hot fish in a level. Just make a lava level and put a fish there. Oh, yeah. It was, they did a text transformation from hot fist to hot fish and then dropped down a burning fish, and it was very funny. Pud, lick off your nose. It's on your face. Pud, lick your face. Oh my god. He did. He licked his brother off. I wiped it up. I wiped him. I didn't find it. I wish I had captured it. I hope it's on the other camera. Is the other camera on this screen? No, it should be. Pud, did you get it? Okay, he got it. He can have some more now. Boop. I put more on his nose. Oh, he'll get to it. But what is that face? Hang on, let's just watch him be bad at this. But I know you can lick your own nose. Nope, he's just gonna keep looking like that. We'll try to keep them both in frame here. Crackers, breathe. Remember to breathe. Did you get it? You got most of it. Okay, we're gonna do this dangerous maneuver. He's not gonna like this. Okay, seriously, Pud? Don't lick the baby wipe. Wait, maybe lick the baby wipe. Ah! He got away too fast. Okay, a little more for you. And then some drugs. Are you ready for drugs, Crackers? We'll give him a little more. Yeah, it's definitely not in there. His brother licked him clean. He licked him down. Okay, I think I missed some chat messages. Take a little look here. Oops. I spilled some catnip on my chair. I could end up being really funny later. Oh. And I'm back in the chair, ready to do stuff. Defender, I looked at the rest of your levels yesterday. Sports. I had a tough time with Plague Seal Troll and Jank Spawned. Like, weren't terrible, but had a little bit of a tough time. Troll, this one, the Lara Who Lived in a Shoe, is just absolutely priceless. Absolutely timeless. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, this was such a great one to play through. That was absolutely timeless. Yeah, I stick them on YouTube. I think that I had, I definitely made some mistakes in logic just sorting stuff out with the first two. But, yeah, generally struggled a little bit. This one was just great. Oh, my last and probably my best SMM1. Yeah, it was timeless. It definitely felt like, pull that up. Pull that clip up for later. It definitely felt relatively modern, like, even now. It was pretty cool. The only one I made after really getting to work on the guy. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, cats are filled with drugs. Using that profile's liked level list for a proper order to download my levels. My profile's a mess when it comes to that. Oh, for like downloading stuff you want to play? Oh, bean burritos. I think that's the longest clip title I've ever made. Well, I wanted him to get it, and he did it. He's bad at it. He's real bad. Ugh. Did you play Monty Pythwomp? I did not. No, is that? I think we missed one then. I don't remember if that wasn't in the list or okay, hang on. Course World. And then I should be able to just pop any of the ones. Oh, there we go. Pinned it. Any of these in here. Oh, goddamn gamepad. E2 C0. Really wish I had dragged that somewhere else. A bajillion zeros. 3A5. 97CA. Didn't see it in your list. No, we didn't. That means we have one more to look at. That's fun. Yeah, I pulled up a couple of videos of Carl Mario Maker 1 stuff to poke around through and did not get to it yet today. It was voting day and it was a whole thing. There's like a blizzard here in town. And a Trump rally. Whew. Stop pulling at that. Monty. Why? Python. Monty Python. Nope, we did not play that one. Don't miss that one. Okay, let me stick that in there. Yeah, I'm in central Wisconsin, close to Green Bay, and there's a Trump rally in Green Bay, and it's also voting time, and there's like a terrible blizzard, and it's been a day. It's been a day of stuff, and then going out to go drop the absentee ballots off because we forgot to mail them was a big headache. I had to go pretty close to where the rally was. Do. To play your Super World online, you need to download each level separately. Oh, I gotcha. Are there any other ones that we clearly missed here? No, don't click the power-ups. Phantom Troll Booth. Did we play that? I have no idea if I played that. I guess we'll see it in the downloads if we did. Surprisingly few in there. I wonder what that escape room's like. You played Troll Booth? Okay, I played Troll Booth. Oh, sometimes I forget what I ate like a day ago. Okay, good. One more. Oh. Oh, this is a weird opening. What's going on up there? What's that one pink pixel back there? I wish we could zoom in. It's sort of interesting, but not trolly. Oh, the escape room. Those levels tend to make me feel real stupid. Until I get them, then I feel really smart. I would laugh really... Wait. They want to repeal the 22nd. I'm guessing from your statement that's term limits? That doesn't even make sense because Trump hasn't had 2 terms yet. So what value does that even have to repeal? Because yeah, we would absolutely vote for Obama a 3rd time. Esports. Hey, that's almost Tooth Bumper. Ugh. That's weird. That camera jerk is like a screen shake. Aren't it? Yep. Alright. I'm actually surprised that if you have somebody banned or blocked that they can that you can see their message or that they can ping you. I mean, it makes sense. You'd still want to be able to see it if they were being a terrorist in a chat that you're in or moderating. Oh, that's why. I gotcha. Otherwise, you can't. That's actually really funny. That's probably correctly done there. Probably the white way, right? The white way. What? That's probably the right way for Twitch to handle that. Correct the sound on that. Is that crazy loud? Pixel 101, thanks for the raid. You and your buddy, how you doing tonight? Are you streaming Mario Maker? Well, I did the same thing twice. That's smart. No capture card yet. Don't tell me you're pointing the camera at your TV. Oh. Don't do that. Okay, good. Oh. Oh, I could just stay put, couldn't I? I don't know if I could stay put. Yeah, don't do that. Those streams make me so sad. Those streams make me so sad where somebody like points a camera, especially if it's like a cell phone camera at their TV. They're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? glad you're excited to play, to do streaming stuff. But you can get a terrible capture card and a splitter for about 20 bucks. I need to book it into that little slit. That's what we're doing. We're going to the little slit. We're not playing with this at all. Let's see if we can do anything else down here. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna do that the next time you pop into my stream. Just see your reaction. I have stupid family stuff on Saturday. I'm really tired of my Saturdays being and Sundays being full of shit. Yeah, Mole Dance was fun. I also really, really liked that they finished in a way that kills you, so it's not reusable at all. It's not escapable. Oh my god, I did it again. Okay, hang on. Oh, I can up throw spring. I can't re-enter this pipe either. I don't know if up throwing the spring would do anything there though. You used to see once in a while too, people would set up their camera to like their crappy webcam or their crappy phone cam to catch the screen and themselves like off to the side of the screen. They're just like, what are you doing, bud? Oh, there we go. Now I can keep this. Stream's going pretty good. Yeah, doing Mario Maker 1 because you know it's nice to look at stuff we didn't get to see back in the day. It's been really, really fun to check out Defender's early troll levels, and I'm gonna start poking through hopefully stuff that Carl might have played once that's still up that I would imagine would be curated towards the end of Mario Maker 1's availability. Defender, anybody else? Do you guys know, was Nintendo as deleted with troll levels and nonsense in Mario Maker 1 as they were in Mario Maker 2? Oh. I know what I did. They were deleted, but not as deleted. So probably really anti like black hole stuff, but would leave a lot of other stuff alone. Oops, damn it. In general, it seems like Mario Maker 1 never quite got to that point from stuff I'd seen where things were absolutely like off the rails. What PC games are you playing, Pixel? Nope, not going. Not going. Nope, not getting in there fast enough. Okay. Make progress time. Hold left. There we go. If I do this once, it sends the spring back. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I need to do it again. Yep. Need to do it again to also blow that guy out. Okay. We gotta go. Well, thanks for popping in. See you later. I forgot again. That was one of my struggles in, oh, I don't remember which one. One of them had a hold left on top, right in one of the levels I played yesterday. Had a hold left out of the checkpoint, and my brain was not capable of bringing it. What if top hard block is a ghost block? What? Oh, I don't think we really had that here. I think this predates that magic. Yeah. I knew it was there. Oh. I can see from here that the cats left a lot of drugs there. What they got distracted by. There's been really weird noises though with the blizzard. Oh my god, it's bad again. I mean, I could disrupt them and then get around them and get back up in there. But there could be a little bit of cheese there. I don't know what the hell happens if that P-switch is hit, though, on my way back in here. Twice. Honestly, don't remember what happens if you do that. I didn't see a coin or anything that could be blocking that off. Too late to de-cheese it now, though. Oh, you can't fix it real quick? Oh. Awesome. Give me more. I was supposed to keep an extra, huh? Yeah, I was supposed to keep the first one so I could send 2 down here. Huh? Lesson learned. Oh, I forgot again. I was thinking about that a lot yesterday, while we were playing, while we were doing stuff. Oh, I should have tried cheesing it. While I was playing through stuff, it's like Nintendo could have taken some effort to preserve Mario Maker 1 content in Mario Maker 2 by literally just having a Mario Maker 1 style that was just locked the way it was, and even porting levels over that way. I know that would have actually been like developer time. Or they could have simply made all levels available offline, like literally just made it an optional update or download that you could just download for the game instead of trashing it. A lot of people having trouble figuring out. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of gotten to that with modern troll levels just generally. Is that they have a tendency to have a little bit of silly nonsense in them like that. Save this one. Here we go. Now, drop. Drop. Yeah, I could definitely see that being something that maybe just wasn't in vogue at the time, but I definitely feel like we've kind of gotten to that point where what the hell else are we gonna do? Like, there just are puzzles sometimes. Oh! Esports. I was not expecting that to work that way. Should have just held jump. That's not always perfect, and I've definitely seen people building out stuff that's literally just a puzzle level because they don't know what to do with the trolls, and it's just, okay, it's a puzzle level, but it kills you. And I have no idea how to effectively explain... Oh my god. How to effectively explain, like, well, no, I know that that's kind of what it is, and it's hard to say, like, what the real difference is, but no. Oops. Oh, is that what it is? Do they die too? Because I know you can jump on stuff that doesn't die in the lava. And you can ride some stuff into the lava, like blasters and stuff, but maybe you can't do that to enemies. Maybe that's why my brain was not expecting that to work at all. Well, let's just bring this then. And then do some cheese. Or move immediately. Yeah, I saw the spike on the other side too, so I thought there was some kind of setup going on there, but nope, it was just being dumb. Oh. Doable. It's doable if I'm observant. Curious. oops. There definitely was a time after Mario Maker 2 came out that we could still upload in Mario Maker 1. Oh, it actually would have been really, really, really funny. Thinking of this way too late. But it would have been really, really funny to make a Mario Maker 1 troll level designed entirely around things that are different in Mario Maker 2 to screw with people coming back to Mario Maker 1. Yeah, it would have been so hard to actually have the foresight to do that and then to do a really good job at it, but that would have been so funny. To cram a bunch of Mario Maker 1 meta in. God, I guess we're gonna try it again, because I keep forgetting everything. Mario Maker 2 meta into a Mario Maker 1 troll level. I need to catch one and then go the other way that he goes. But the jank determines... Oh my god! Oh, that would have been so perfect. Well, somebody write that down, because that'll be really funny to do in Mario Maker 2. As well as a... I really, really want someone to make an actual Team 0% troll level. This. That's designed to be the last thing. In the most annoying way possible. Okay, save this one. Yeah, like a legitimate level, legitimately created level that is designed to be exceptionally difficult for Team 0%. Like, it would actually be really, really funny if it was just a troll level that also was like, by the way, to actually clear it, here's a whole bunch of terrible... Oh, a troll level that ends in legitimate just trimming the herbs. That just sits somewhere. I have thought a whole... Oh my god. I thought that's too lazy. That's too easy. God damn it. All the meta where you'd like stop and double think every single goddamn thing, absolutely none of it. Absolutely none of it works here. Okay, that little line sticking out. No. We're going back in there. I have spent a lot of time theorycrafting on thinking about, like, how could we upload troll levels without Nintendo taking them down? And there was, and I know we have OCW. OCW is 1,000 times better, but this is actually kind of a fun thought for it. I've thought about doing things like, it's just a really basic level where you just finish the level. You run forward for 5 seconds, you finish the level. But if you wait 69 seconds or something, oh fuck me, and then jump, then you hit a block that falls at that exact time and turns into a vine, and then you climb the vine up to the actual troll level, something like that. Some stupid hidden thing like that. That wouldn't show up in the upload clear because that's all Nintendo can review anyway for removing stuff, it seems like. There's definitely cheese there, and I'm too dumb to ever mess with it and see what happens. Find the dev exit contest. Took 2 weeks. People found it by analyzing certain things I was doing in your explanation streams. You could probably create a troll level that you never actually get to clear in normal play and hides the dev exit really well, so that even with the level... Yeah, you absolutely could. And I'm sure legitimately smart people have already, like, theorycrafted a way to do it, but honestly, Wizulis is really cool, and I bet if you told him, like, I bet if you talked with him, you could get, he could help you figure out how to do it in a way that the viewer wouldn't help. God. I'm so bad at holding left out of stuff. Okay, well. Wrong every time. Yeah, both those would be really funny. Mario Maker 2 / Mario Maker 3 Troll Anthology. God damn it. Oh, yeah, Mario Maker 1, you could just download stuff and poke it, too. Oh, man. Hold left. Hold left out of the pipe. What is wrong with me? Although, it is possible to extract the levels in Mario Maker 2 and make them editable, so someone could theoretically get the actual level out in Mario Maker 2 and play with it in the editor. And especially if you have, you know, established notoriety and a lot of troll people are already pretty familiar with OCW, I could see that happening. Somebody with a modded Switch just messing with it, because it's literally just, I think it literally is just taking it from folder A and moving it to folder B. I think it's that simple. Save. Grab. Okay, you can just stay down there then if you're gonna be like that. Gonna ignore that whole. What the fuck? Is that a stacked pipe with multiple things in it? Was that a bomb under there that explodes when you spin jump on it? That has to be some Mario Maker 1 nonsense. Oh, yeah, so that it's setting itself up in a way that would be really, really, really hard to, for the player to effectively read it out, even in the viewer. And if that was your... Oh, I'm an idiot. If that was your structural concept generally, if that's what you were going for to build out the level, that would also resist, people, opening it up in the editor, at least a little bit. They'd still have to play through it and set those things up and monitor and change them. We'll never get it. Yeah, I did really, really think that would be such a funny concept, though, generally, was just having what looked like a boring traditional level, but it actually hides a troll level, and using that to hide from Nintendo wanting to remove stuff. CW exists, though. I just think that would have been such a funny thing for the troll meta to have eventually picked up. Like, well, fine. Because I think somebody determined, esports, that, there's a replay uploaded with your course clear. That's what Nintendo is using to review for exploitation and bugs. So if you weren't exploiting anything in your uploaded finishing of the level, it's unlikely that it would get removed even if it's getting reported a lot. At least it seemed like. Hit a bomb and muncher fell on me. Band of munchers, yeah, pretty much. Oh, I forgot. Other way. Nope, can't do it. My brain can't do it. One of the things I was thinking about with the amiibos yesterday, one of the levels Had the player turning into a spring a whole bunch with an amiibo mushroom. And man, imagine being able to do stuff. Oh, damn. Imagine being able to do stuff like that in Mario Maker 2 and also teleport the player and swap the player's place with the spring or something like that. And just, it sucks how much they removed on the way out of Mario Maker 1. Goof, how you doing tonight? Oh my god, why am I like this? Hold left out of the pipe! I'm doing like this. I'm unable to remember basic instructions 1 second into a level. Where you're a spring bouncing around in a box full of other springs. That sounds like the same idea, but really annoying. Oh. I forgot to do it twice. God damn it. Yeah, we could have done so many cool things with some of the things that were in Mario Maker 1 that we lost. There we go. Then you know. Yeah, that's basically Tooth Bumper. Pretty much what that is. Did it wrong that time. Finally finished my 1 troll level ever after like a year. Well, hope it's good. On the one hand, you know, you worked on it for a year, so it's gotta be right. But then on the other hand, if it's, you know, baby's first troll level. Don't spin jump. Don't spin jump! Oh my god. Well, at least we can kill Yoshi. Oh, you played the playtest. Okay. Did I like it? You think I remember? Ugh. Don't spin jump. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Is don't spin jump onto the Bob-omb, and then I'll be fine? Or am I wrong even wronger? Well, I'll be doing Mario Maker 2 again next week. We'll be back to that. We're almost done with Mario Maker. Shit, I hope this is the right one. I thought you meant don't spin jump to hit the block. Oh. No. But I wouldn't put it past me. I struggled so bad in Abington World, and after I watched back, I usually don't really like watching back myself playing through stuff, but I watched back through a lot of the stuff. Oh, how you like this? A lot of the places where I struggle with it and realize, like, I will get stuck on the dumbest possible solution I won't try. Just hold right. Just hold right and go. And I would accidentally stumble into, like, rituals. Stupid summoning rituals. To make something work that was the wrongest possible way to do something that worked. It made so much suffering. Okay. Good tester. Bad player. Sports. I know I'm connecting rooms in a way that makes sense. Can't wrap my head around a fun solution. Like a fun conclusion? Be merciful. Guts are over. That's my suggestion. Okay, don't spin jump. Shit. Not that. I know. I know. I realized I was jumping too late and then turned around and then I was there. Yep. Oh. one of those things where you know what's happening as you're doing. You're like, oh no, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't have pulled the wheel to the right. This is the worst possible thing I could have done. And then you're just watching it happen. I want to run on the conveyor. Way less dumb. Okay, spin jump. Don't spin jump. Oh my god. Okay, it's officially for sure painful to watch. Drugs. Oh. 2 of these. I got a good amount of sleep. I have no good, like, excuses. I got a good amount of sleep. I'm currently on vacation and not doing things I don't want to do. Might not be the final version. In general, I would always keep in mind that it's not going to be the final version unless you're, like, on a deadline for a contest, just because that's just going to be natural. No matter what, you're going to end up having to suffer through it a whole bunch more, well, when people find holes. And they will. I will find some dumb place to get soft locked and be really stupid about it. Okay. I really thought that was going to be it. I thought it was just going to be bounce on him. I actually feel kind of stupid now. What am I missing there? Oops. Madeline, how you doing tonight? Listen to... Oh. I exited. It's gonna be boring. It's gonna be a lot of, I feel stupid. I feel stupid. For the record, not spin jumping on the bomb doesn't change anything either. I see that. I have learned that now. At least not, it makes sense what you meant. Now it makes sense what you meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought that spin jumping was activating the bomb for some reason. Be sure to describe everything so I don't have to look at the phone. Well, I just jumped into a golden block with a white question mark on it that scrolls from left to right. And then, after doing that, a spring came out. A glorious green spring. I'm not doing that. I'm done doing that already. I'm already annoyed with doing that. You know, we have I have automated closed captions, which is pretty cool. It took like 5 seconds to set up. Oh, I'm dumb. Infinitely dumb. It took like 5 seconds to set up. It was crazy to set up. It works pretty well. We can't be too far away from being able to do basically video captions for like automated AI processed almost like image descriptions, like alt text, but for video. But as you're watching it, oh my god, how am I this dumb? I swear I saw something for that goes through archival footage for you to like, essentially document video recordings. I think it's intended to be used for surveillance stuff, but it can be used for all kinds of things. But we can't be too far away from something like that being available for live footage. But at the same time, I mean, an accessibility feature is never bad, but I would imagine that a lot of work would have to go into making something like that work effectively. And how many blind people actually want to watch Twitch? And even if it's only, you know, a couple, even if it's only one person, okay, is there one person who wants to watch Twitch? And also, at the same time as hearing some idiot talk, see a description of video. It could be really, really useful for other types of video content, though. Not live content. Hey, Yoshi's a lie. Bikes on both sides. Jump off of... Can I get on that before the munchers get me? No, I cannot. Okay. Oh. Be nice visually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For not totally blind people, but partially blind people, actually, that could be incredibly useful. If you had, what's it called? There's something where you get, like, pinhole vision, and you can see a little bit, and then it's super blurry around there. There's lots and lots of other types of visual things that can be super useful for them. Two. Mario running plays on streamer's chest while glorious green spring falls. Oh. That would actually be really funny. Do green body paint on the chest and do that stupid thing that people are doing with their butt green screen streams. I didn't get turned on to that stupid meta until Twitch got mad about it, but I really liked... I don't know, I kind of like jumping on funny metas really, really, really super late. We did hot tub streaming like a year after that was cool. Nobody wanted the Gamer Boy bathwater. Weren't into it. Trigger and go back. P-switch. There's a P-switch active. Oh, there is not. I thought maybe there was a P-switch and the music was being covered up. I can't ride the black one down. I'm running out of ideas here. Hold on. That looks like a little pink dude dabbing with a green... What is that? With a green visor. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a blindfolded little pink dude with the teeth. With the teeth out. Esports. It took me a sec. I don't feel that blind, but then I look at Twitch emotes, and I'm like, how do other people know what this is? I have to assume that not knowing is part of the emote culture that I don't get. All I haven't tried is trigger and go back. Is there any reason for me to even want to go back? No. You did try that? I tried going back here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I went all the way back. See, I think I'm ready for him at this point. Oh. I must be missing something. Right there. I don't think I can get Yoshi out of there. Two. No. Yeah. I have tried not hitting that. I swear that was what we did the first time, right? Is that we Or I don't know, third time. We didn't hit it, and we went over, and then that's your hint. Don't hit the block. Don't hit the block. Okay. I thought we tried to make it across there without hitting the block. Don't hit specific. Oh, the other block. I can get in there and hit the other one, can't I? Can I hit the turn block in there? I can hit the turn block. I don't know why my brain just assumed that was not viable. Oh, hello. What the fuck is going on down there? Oh no, oh no, he's gonna leave. He's gonna bail. Oh, I knew he was gonna do something horrible. Okay. Oh, I do see that you messaged me. Hello, Nana Peepums. Wow. You see this? She literally just, she pops in the chat, finally popping in to ask me to get her some ice. Yeah. Quit hurting your foot. Okay, let me see here. E-break scene.
Isn't it beautiful to feel how your brain is part of the cosmos? Keep your eyes shut. Remember to tell yourself, life has a higher purpose. Appreciate your ovaries tickling your body. You can't think about your own body. Murderers tear down what government officials begin. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. Keep repeating to yourself, my soul is strong, my soul is strong. Observe how your testicles and gravity are one with the universe.
Heidi hurt her foot. She doesn't know how to be a person. She's like 30% human. So it's not technically bestiality. Hey, Pud. Appreciate your what? What was it? Yeah, InspireBot is pretty good. It's supposed to be it's AI generated quotes, but from before when AI was really good. They have not updated it, and I'm good with that. Oh my god, I finally left and got a coin. Yeah, and even as AI gets really goddamn good at its job, like really crazy good at its job, old AI engines and their hallucinations are going to be funny forever. But yeah, we got really. You are now aware of your belly button. I've seen that one come up at some point, or something about maybe breathing out of your belly button. I think that camera crashed. I'll go reboot it in a second if it doesn't come. Or just turn it off because I'm lazy. Pud's face. Hey, pal. Oh my god. Okay, be like that. Now I am aware of it. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't have a hernia, but I am thinking about it. I knew a guy in high school who had no belly button. But it was just because it was like, it was sealed closed. Like they did something there and they just went over the belly button and closed it. Which I always thought was funny. I guess there's a remote possibility that he was... No, he was not okay with my... Oh my god. He left, too. He walked over here. Put the ass back in my face.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of... I can't remember this. I can't remember to do things out of pipes. Ugh. I wonder how cats feel about coffee breath. They pretty much always have coffee breath. I mouthwash when I get up, and I mouthwash midday when I do my inhaler. Second inhaler puff from the twice daily inhaler. But other than that, I pretty much always have coffee breath. Yeah, he loves smacking me with his tail, don't you? You have a booger in your nose. Don't fucking look at me like that. Fuck off, bud. Just because I'm making bestiality jokes does not mean I'm into it. I've never had a cat make this many flirty ass faces at me all the time. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I was gonna say, because for a second I started thinking like, oh, I should probably wait here. I bet there's gonna be a dry bones shell. And then, nope, dry bone shells don't exist yet. Wrong game, bud. And then I paid the price. But yeah, stuff like that. Stuff like that. There is so much fun shit that you could do if you tried to build like a... I don't know what you'd call it, but there were a couple of like two fur levels like that were friends with each other. Like levels that played off of each other in Bandwagon World that were a ton of fun. I think we got some of that in Abbottton World too, but it's fuzzy. It's all fuzzy. I definitely feel like Troll Super Worlds are one of those things where there's so much opportunity for really fun running gags like that we just don't get to see that much of. I feel like he kicks those really far. Is that because I'm on the track? Hey, Yoshi. Tempting me? Oh, I only need to do it once. I'm making that more complicated than I need to. Okay, 2 big jumps and I can get over there. Yeah. I'm going on top of the coin block. Yeah, it's such a small thing too, but being able to put stuff in spawn gives you so much more control over the player's immediate activity too. And this twice. I'm not like a team speedrun guy, but I like speedrun levels. And I can only imagine how cool that would be for both Kaizo and speedrun stuff in general to have total control over the player's initial actions. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ugh. I made my own deathlock. I guess I can just put the POW on the other side, and I won't ever have to deal with that. I'm extremely ready for the first checkpoint. We're still at the beginning of the level. Oh. We're here. You want more of it? Oh. I just played, Naughty World. Team, Jumps Naughty World ROM hack. There was a level where every single time you die, it starts playing the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme, and then the whole level is built around the laziest, dumbest, Super Mario World trolls, so that's basically just what you hear the whole time, and it was really goddamn funny. It made me happy. I saw they just released, the letter O 6 times. Ooh, I don't know how they're pronouncing it. But it looks like it's just a full ROM hack from the Jump Team. It looks good. It looks real good. I haven't watched anybody play it yet because I just want to play it. Everything they do except for Effort World has been really, really good. Effort World can suck it. Oh my god, I can't stop forgetting. And I keep reaching on the Wii U tablet. Oh yeah, the other camera never came back. Let me go power cycle. I don't know what that thing's problem is. I keep reaching on the tablet up here for plus instead of down here where it is. That's very annoying. Haven't listened to the Slider theme yet today? Oh man. I don't crave Slider. I never found Slider particularly, like, stand out really good. I like this. And then the association with troll levels, and now it's just the PTSD song. It's just the pain, the song of pain. Stay immune to the effects of it. Oh, shooting yourself with larger and larger caliber bullets to build up immunity. Wait, I need this. Yeah, I have a Slider theme in the spend money to make stupid noises thing. But it was a different mix of it that was, you know, less frustrating. Kazoo one would be really funny. That's got to be out there somewhere. I have a kazoo. Sports, I could solve this problem myself. Yeah, he chucks it really low, and it looks like it's going really far. It's at least going really fast. Oh my god, why? I keep wanting to get ahead of it a little bit because I want to say Mario Maker 2? Go with Mario Maker 2. Yeah, it seems like it is. I can only imagine like the really cool like janky Unoma stuff too that never got fixed. Why do I stop? Why do I stop and freeze? Oh, little Mario on the tablet. Make me feel better. Got to hold left. They did do a really good job on the latency on the little tablet not feeling weird. I mean, Box, just set Slider as your text message notification sound. You get to hear it constantly. Ooh, or is your new email sound? It's open. Defender, are you the father of Tooth Bumper? Is that what this is telling me right here? You're the first person to give a Bumper teeth? I don't think I am. Bumper always has been. Wait, was he supposed to have teeth there, or did that just happen? Because he does look like Tooth Bumper. Created the first Tooth Banana level. I do not recall the Tooth Banana. Wait a little friggin' longer. God damn. Here we go. Don't watch. No, I like Dan. But it's one of those things where I don't know. I'm so good at this game. I don't watch a ton of Twitch in general. It's tough for me because I immediately want to play instead of watch, and then I no longer want to watch because I'm playing. The exceptions to that would be like trolley stuff. Did I really? I did. I really did. Damn me. I got you. Yeah, it didn't click. The exception to that being like a little bit of like really high level plays is kind of fun to watch. Like I like watching TASs and I like watching GDQ. I can't watch speedrunners run the beginning of a game for over and over and over and over again for maybe one run. Or 2 good runs in a day or something. It just drives me crazy. Marathon runs are awesome because they're also huge like knowledge dumps. And the troll level stuff was all that no, I'm fine. I'm fine. The troll level stuff was always fun to watch, but now even that's hard because I want to play stuff that people are playing. And then it's like, well, now I don't want to watch. Oh. Once or twice I had somebody bring me something after I watched a playthrough of it. Either on YouTube, probably on YouTube. Twice. So now I've been holding off even on like watching Carl's edits on YouTube. Coming to my TED Talk. I also watch almost everything at 125. So watching Twitch at regular speed hurts a little, and it's like, why don't people talk as fast as I feel like they should talk from watching everything too fast? Oh. Yeah, I had that happen at some point where something, fuck me, where somebody brought something I had watched the playthrough of, and it was just kind of heartbreaking. Like, shit, dude, I know what this was. Clearly, this community is small enough at this point that like, that's just gonna happen, and now I need to wait. Welcome back. All filled up on your slider. That said, though, it is unbelievably satisfying after you mentioned setting it as my text tone. You already did. Watching somebody else suffer through something that I just played after is incredibly fun. And that has been fun to dig up, especially for like longer or really good troll levels, to see what other people thought and what other people experienced. Makes me feel a lot less stupid after playing through a level. Like Yudo's Peeping, You're Thinking. I had a lot of trouble connecting with. And I don't think anybody else was that I watched play through it was angry at it the way I was. It felt like it was a little annoying. But it was nice to see other people suffer. Suffer where I suffered. Phone's perpetually on vibrate. Can't stand my phone off vibrate. Oh, I do custom notification sounds for everything. I use BFXer to make custom notification noises. That's also a lot of the stupid notification sounds on the stream. Our old notification sounds that I upgraded past. That helps a lot for me. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Damn it. I just want to move forward. Oh. Yeah, to each their own. Oh my god, I forgot it again. Each their own. I definitely get that. Okay. Progress time. Almost did it again. And I fixed it. And then I almost went down there without the second bow. Oh. Yeah, nothing's super weird on conveyors in Mario Maker 1. That is so weird. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a sec. I'm gonna wait for him to come back, and we're gonna do 2 big jumps on him. Fuck. Donuts. Okay. Donuts are also safe. That's really good to know, actually. Yeah, you are a mole. I have to care about you. Okay, no, I can't go up there. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh, checkpoint. Oh, checkpoint. Oh, I'm glad to be at the checkpoint. I know that what happened there was a lot of spaghetti. Spaghetti really, really killing me. So I have no idea if that was too long to CP1. Oh, yeah, big time. Nicotine, get in my veins. Okay, I'm learning something right away. Oh. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work when it comes back, is it? Oh, it doesn't come back. Okay. Whew. Really? Just the thwomp. Just the thwomp out of the door. Off-screen thwomp. Off-screen thwomp. Man who writes the troll guide resorts to off-screen thwomp. The headline. It's my last Mario Maker 1 experience. Oh my god. I wiggled a little. Oh. Book? Yeah, just book it. There it is. So those were indicators to run. So I was supposed to be less stupid. Oh. Little did you know. Little did you know. I don't get less stupid. Oh. Really? Thank God that doesn't kill you in this one. Oh, you fucker. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted the whole time. Okay, just keep moving once we get to the turn blocks there. My 3D printer's going. I'm printing a new pickleball paddle. That is... Oh, oop, that time he did stick around. that is slightly larger than my other ones, longer, elongated one, and my 3D printer is making crazy noises. Esports, the moral of this terrible story. Come on, show me what you're doing. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. I don't know what the hell its noises are, but it looks fucking fine, so I'm gonna ignore it. Got a little automatic fire extinguisher above it if it decides to not be fine. Too early. I think pickleball is the whitest thing I do. Hands down. I really like tennis. But all my buddies like pickleball. Oh, fuck off. It's kind of in between, what's the one with the shuttlecock? It's kind of in between shuttlecock and, tennis. I did watch the Meat Canyon video on pickleball. That's absolutely true. That is what the old people do. Yeah, I've had that up in my, like, stuff to watch on YouTube forever to just watch through a bunch of the stuff he's done. I really like that guy's animation. But at the same time, it's one of those things that you watch and like, this is really good. I really hope this guy isn't, like, super alt-right. Some of the stuff that was my immediate thought about Carl Jobst videos on YouTube as well. Is like, this is really interesting. He's kind of a twit, but this seems like kind of important stuff to be doing, so I'm glad somebody's doing it. I really hope he's not super alright. But yeah, pickleball's it's like really it's like little tennis. You're still moving around a lot. It's still pretty good cardio and everything. Like, it's good exercise. I'm fucked, aren't I? I don't love this setup. Can't feel when it's right. Racquetball? Is it racquetball? Is that the one with the shuttlecock? Racquetball does no, it's not racquetball. Oh, I have to Google shuttlecock. Shuttlecock. I remember shuttlecock. I'll never forget shuttlecock. Badminton. Fuck. Badminton was killing me. Yeah, it's kind of in between badminton and tennis. The shuttlecock isn't a word you forget. They should have called it shuttlecock. If it was called shuttlecock, I can tell you for certain, everyone I know would be wanting to play that instead of pickleball. Shuttlecock. Oh. Okay, so I'm going in the crevice. Yeah, going in the crevice. I do not trust the arrows. Oh. What? I got the mushroom. How am I going in the crevice without getting small? Okay, I missed something. Sports. Surprisingly, and safe search is off, but I didn't get anything. It seems like it's one of those things where it knows. Seems like one of those things where the Bing versus Google results would be really funny. Google results, rated G. Bing results, rated X. No, look, that's badminton. That's technically badminton. It's just in that guy's butt. Where they're putting it. Don't tell your mother that we looked this up. Oh my god. Yeah, some of the younger people that I hang out with, younger adult men like pickleball, and the other 30-year-old people I know like pickleball. It seems to have caught on with everybody, including people who flat out will not play tennis with me. We're like, no, tennis is too much work, blah, blah. Oh, bad at this game. Tennis, I feel like you have a lot of control over what you're doing. You're probably doing pickleball, and I'm just kind of bad at it, too. Sure, that's a big part of it. But it still feels a little bit more chaotic. A lot in the same way that badminton does, but I'm bad at this game. Well, badminton also, like, the shuttlecock slows down. It goes crazy fast, but then it slows way down. So the play field and that really makes a lot of sense with hello, Mr. Goodman. You kind of get that with a wiffle ball too. That's the other thing. Pickleball is they're packet rackets that are kind of like paddles. Really?
You couldn't think of the word paddle.
Yeah, paddles, like wood paddles, like ping pong paddles, and a wiffle ball. And the wiffle ball extremely slows down after it bounces. Someone should bounce me once. Oh, it's because I'm not Luigi. That's the John that I've been missing. That's the John I've needed. It's because I have to look at Mario. I can jump once I get onto that one. What'd you say, Heidi? Blaming unrelated circumstances for your failures, usually controllers. Jon. I got the mushroom. I did the mushroom. Is there a way for me to get up here without taking damage? Maybe I'm supposed to be jumping way over. Die. Good advice. What did you just call me? I don't think you're allowed to say that on Twitch there, buddy. Yeah, there's a couch back there now. You can lay on there. Heidi injured her foot, so for some reason she crossed the land of the trip hazards to come over by me, and I guess why. Oh, there's definitely a spike there. I see you telling me there's a mushroom in the question mark block. Am I dumb? Oh, I might be dumb. I'm clearly supposed to get that mushroom. Although I don't know how I'd get here without it. Is there another question mark block? I don't see one. Oh, wait, is it safe over here? Safe over here. Then I can go over. I get it. Took me a second, but I got it. I think that's one of the things that has been the most different is that you can often trust arrows. And when you can't trust arrows, it's more of a setup than rather than just a one-off gag. It's like, haha, the arrow was a lie. Hey, Biscuit. Thanks a lot for the sub, bud. How you doing?
Biscuit_TV just resubscribed for 47 months.
So I have like a predetermined relationship with the arrows that I'm all just assuming they're trustworthy and doing the opposite. Why would I ever do that? Unless it was like, oh, that's the setup. Oh my god, just run. Literally just run and jump. I could have checked the pipe too. Yeah, Biscuit, really appreciate the sub. 47 months is 47, is that 12 and 12, 24? Yeah, that's 4 years. That's like 4 years. That's 4 years of Bezos bucks. Just so you know, every single subscription goes towards a good cause. Every single dollar that I make on Twitch goes towards me buying things that I want. Have. Oh, maybe I can make that. I jumped early, but I feel like even at the edge of the block, I don't think I can make that. So let's check the other pipe. This is weird. Okay. I just could get stuck for just a moment. Not like I can actually work my way under there. Oops. Okay. Ignore me. You don't have to worry about what I was doing there. None of that. Oh. There's nothing on earth I can learn about Mario Maker 1 that would be relevant or that interesting too. But when something seems different than I expect, I immediately just want to poke it naturally. That's probably the best thing that did keep me in touch with Mario Maker 1 a little bit was I watched everything Steve uploaded religiously. I really like the stuff that Steve uploaded, and it would get me wanting to start making stuff. Oh, damn it. Can I get rid of you? Any salvation here, or do I just wait for death? Wait for death. Yeah, Steve's stuff was absolutely marvelous. He's uploading again now, but not Mario Maker stuff. Oh my god, I'm dumb. He started doing retrospectives on another channel of other games. But yeah, his Mario Maker content was absolutely wonderful. A lot of it's still pretty timeless as far as just like design stuff goes. Contraptions, obviously not as much. Design stuff is great. Oh my god. I need a minute. I need to stop. I need to stop for a sec. Put nicotine in. I dropped the nicotine down pretty recently. It'll only be a couple more months till I'm tapered off completely, and then still using the goddamn thing with no nicotine in it for no good reason, and eventually it'll be nice. Girl's just a liar. Oh my god. And laugh sound effects. Oh. Sound effects just feel so disrespectful. It feels so mean. Oh, can't go back. Yeah, I kind of wish there was landmarking for that one. It's the second last one, but I feel like I never see it. Doesn't matter, though. Too late now. Spike. So, what? Oh, that must be an enemy pushed up top there, then. Not, like, a spike or something. They kept wondering, like, what the hell's doing damage up there off-screen like that? Blowing smoke rings. Never used to do it. Never used it with nicotine. Eventually lost interest. Yeah. I smoked for a really long time, so vaping was a really nice way to quit smoking. And then in the pandemic, I quit vaping as well. Tapered off and was done. Oh, it's a muncher. That makes sense. Pushed up there. YOLO? Where's... What YOLO? Where's the YOLO? Oh, YOLO, because I should have made the jump, okay. But I hit that CP2. So I kind of feel like we did it. I'm pretty confused. I feel like I did it. I feel like I did something. Wait, did you soft lock me? Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. Oh. I was worried. People have traumatized me. The haha, you're soft lock, now do it different has ruined me. There it is. Okay. Okay, we sorted it out. I don't like that at all. Oh, no. No. And then something I needed comes out, of course it does. As we're learning, we're making progress. Yeah, starting to come together. In. Yeah, when I was, mid-20s? Yeah, it was after homelessness. So yeah, oh, fuck me. Mid-20s-ish? Shitty buddy of mine, I was chewing on cloves because I had tooth pain because I didn't have dental insurance because poor people. Chewing on cloves because it helped with tooth pain, and I really like how cloves tasted. And the guy tells me, oh, they put those in cigarettes, you should try one. I was like, no, fuck off. Smoking's for dickheads. He gets some, and, they smell really good, so I try one, and that was a problem. Because I really, really like clove in general. So putting it in an inhalable thing was a problem. But it turns out that clove cigarettes were put together because, burnt and inhaled clove treats asthma. It treats the symptoms of asthma. That's why Indonesians started making them in the first place. It also makes asthma worse, but that, was a problem because I also couldn't really afford inhalers. So it was an easy way to self-treat myself with a lifelong debilitating addiction. Keep trying to break these, and I'm gonna pay a price at some point, I bet. No. I don't like it. I can feel the nonsense coming. Yeah, they were associated with douchebags. That is for absolute certain. Clove cigarettes and douchebags went together like peanut butter and jelly. Of course. Can I just be dead, though? Oh! I died. I don't know exactly how I did it, but I did it. Or was that supposed to happen? Was that supposed to happen? Did something stop the thing and I was supposed to die anyway? I just felt like he did it. I did. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for not CP1ing me. From clove cigarettes, those eventually got banned by Obama administration. Thanks, Obama. Literally thanks, Obama. I started importing them from Indonesia because while they couldn't sell them here anymore, you could import them. And then I was able to sell them for, I was getting, packs of them from Indonesia for like $2 something a pack, and I was able to sell them for $9 a pack to, dickheads, douchebags, the people who smoke clove cigarettes, and then smoke, 2/3 of them for free while I sold the rest of them. But that turned into a debilitating, multiple packs a day. Don't do that. Don't do that. What am I supposed to do up there, then, actually? Because I thought maybe I was going to try and land on a stone, but that's not the case either. So if I just stay here... Oh yeah, it turns around. It slows down, and then I just get squished. Yeah, it turned into a... Like, because I was drinking at the time. Not catastrophically, but pretty heavily on weekends I would drink, with people. And I would smoke multiple packs, and it was just running hell in my throat. And I wanted to smoke something cheaper. Eventually switched to smoking a pipe, which seemed healthier and simpler, and less crap is in there. Not really healthier. It's a lot hotter. It's worse for your teeth. Smoked a pipe for years, and then eventually switched over to vape. Which was really nice. I tapered down the nicotine on vaping. And quit successfully once, and should be able to quit successfully again. Oh, door! I see the door. Okay. Can I hold right to land on the stone? I don't think I can I? I think I'm panicking. That's gotta be what it is, though. Oh my god. I still thought it had to be the P-switch. That I had to do the P-switch and let them drop down, and then wait out the P-switch and get back up here. That would have been a much, much worse troll. Oh. That was malicious. That was mole malice. Molus. Malicious. Next room is kind of a pain. Well, that's a little sad. They're underselling it, because it was starting to really feel like it was really hitting a groove here with just silly troll level stuff. Let's see what we see here. Do this. My printer made a crazy squeak again. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, go back. Go fast. One, in general, I struggle at doing things right after you go through a door, and I mean the common feedback is don't make people do things out of a door. People are dumb out of doors. Although, did Mario Maker 1 work the same way? I guess let's watch here. Yeah, you're not actionable at all coming out of a pipe until after the reveal. Yeah. Doors, you do start moving before the screen is revealed, so doors are faster here too. Well, Rita could put that in some guide. It's a good guide. And I have no idea how much of it I've internalized at this point either. I've read it so many times and then forgotten so much that it all is just rattling around with random attribution in my head. With no attribution in my head. It can't be go fast. Is it go back? It might be go back. No, it's probably random attribution. About half of it I'd probably be like, oh, that must have been C? Oh, no, maybe Box said that at some point? Oh, no, that's probably the troll guide. 30 to 60 seconds between checkpoints? That's gotta be, I heard Box talking about that. That does actually get frustrating if you're actually established in a community. I used to make, custom controllers. And established procedure, the procedure for dying clear shells. Much better procedure now. A guy named Skibbs built off of what I had written and developed a much better, much more consistent process that people use now, so people don't bother me anymore. But there was a lot of that for the longest time. It was like, oh yeah, dude, I just did what this guy did with dying. He's so good at it. He like came up with it, and then that dude would be like, was that guy? It was Hot Fist. It was literally his guide. I pointed you to his guide. Go look at his guide. Go back. Go back, go fast. Go back, and then the muncher's gone. Okay. Is that a Mario Maker 1 thing? I feel like the muncher would come back too in Mario Maker 2. I think Box said he was reworking the guide. That'll probably if he does that, then you'll get to that point too where it's no longer have people bothering you because they'll bother Box and everybody else. leading, I feel like, the project, right? The team including Defender. Okay, then you'll still get bothered. Then you'll still get random DMs of people being like, blah, 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 this troll level I'm working on? Note blocks only release once, even in 2. Okay. So I guess my brain's just confusing Vine behavior. Oh, I didn't wait long enough, did I? Confusing Vine behavior and bomb behavior with everything. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Oh. Oh my god. I forgot what I was doing. I lost everything for a second. Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be really cool when that's done. As long as the guide says, it's bad. If the guide says guts is good, then, you know, rebel fighters will be assembled and we'll be at war. I can't believe that hasn't landed on me once, and I've just every time consistently ran under it. Hello, Ben. How you doing tonight? Don't Bob Oms get released multiple times as well? Or am I confused there on Bob Oms also? Super Mario Maker 1 Defender level, actually. Yeah, we plugged through, I think, every single one of Defender's trolls in Mario Maker 1, which has been a really, really, really interesting peek at what the meta looked like before there was a meta. Well, not before there was a meta, before there was a guide. I don't do anything cool with the shell if I steal it. Surprisingly, it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it might be. I feel bad. I feel pretty bad about that. It's dumb. Did that count as cool? that counted as something. I mean, it got me. It did its job. My levels were much worse in Mario Maker 1. Yeah, you got some? Go find some. Come on. We looked at mine and they were bad, so there's gotta... you can't be worse than... it's an auto level for 10 seconds and then it's not. And you have to start moving right away. Oh. God, that was a stupid level. I should remake that into something that's not stupid in Mario Maker 1, though. That would be fun. One of my first was on the list. Team 0% had to beat. That's sad. Did they hate it? Did you find... Oh, Dave got it? That's funny. That's really funny. I hope it was horrible, because he deserves it. I will say, Team 0% is kind of the best way to go through with, like, eating shit like that without, like, celebrating it. To just kind of willingly suffer through it without it necessarily being like, yeah, I love garbage. Make more garbage levels, ha ha ha. Which I feel like it's just so bad. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I am inclined to stand there so much longer than I need to. So much of it has to just be conditioning from things people have done to me. That's just rolling around in my head. It's like, no, the second one is going to be a conditional power-up. I ducked. I friggin' ducked. Oh, there's the code. Good. Good, we'll look at that after this. Let me copy that. It's the only time I'll share that. I also feel like the Carl box has generally lost relevance. That's weird. When I started playing Mario Maker 2, there was definitely still some of that in the meta. That was just kind of a general concept. And it is mostly left. Oh, it uses your IRL first name. Was it Bingus? I bet it's Bingus. Or Doug. It's probably Doug, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I've heard it at some point. I'm not gonna say it, though. Craig. Oh, and then you just say it. And then you just say it. So it's fine if I go and pull it up later. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was one of my cat's name, but you were avoiding it, so I was like, well, I'm not one of my old cat's name. So I'm not gonna say it. Because I may eventually mention that cat. I don't know. Some people are very protective, some people aren't. Very wildly, it's easier to just try not to step on their dick. Your dick? Yeah, I had a cat named Craig. You know that. I'm certain that we talked about it. We looked at his picture. I tried to find his picture. I remember if I found the one where he looks like a wizard. Okay. Dave would have quite a few more viewers. Let's see here. Just go. We're at CP2. I was gonna say, I have a little bit of long level fatigue. It's feeling a little bit like 1 to 2 was shorter than 0 to 1 and 2 to end. That's where the other one's. Okay. Come on. Mean. So we need to go a little faster. Okay. Oh no! Team 0% probably had to play my stupid level. I don't think it ever had a clear initially because I remember trying to upload it to Reddit to get a clear. Because that used to be a thing. You need to go back and forth. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, stay earlier. I gotcha. That makes sense. I was going to make more dumb choices there. Yeah, stick around the beginning. That makes sense. I probably would have tried blitzing towards the end repeatedly. Incorrectly. Release? Oh, it's a bit of a wait. I would have spaghettied all over it. Yeah, if I recall, someone wrote a guide talking about avoiding long waits, like waiting out P-switches, that kind of thing. What was that? You have to get tired of those jokes so fast, which makes them so much funnier. You must get that on your chat all the time too, right? Oh my god, I forgot again. It's the door! The door! If you were out of pipes and it had to be a door, were I to offer feedback, like were feedback to be useful. I can't turn it off. I'm tired of hedging around it. Having the muncher redirect or just get removed and then having a muncher pop up under your butt would give you would give you more time to not have to deal with the door panic as much, while also being really, really funny. If the muncher just died and then one popped up under your ass, that would be really That's one of the laziest solutions to something too, is just like do exactly the same thing but have it kill you a little differently. Like just move it and have it kill you from a different... My god, he finally landed on me. From a different direction, or have something else kill you from underneath instead of that falling on you. But it's one of those things where that teeny tiny little change ends up making something that's just a muncher falling on you into, okay, muncher didn't fall on me. Muncher bit my ass. That's funny. I didn't see that coming. Thing. There's a cat here. Oh. In my eye. I think I got it. First try. Door back in. Now we wait. Now we go. Oh my god, what are they doing? Those must be from something else. Uh-oh. That's the end. That's the end of the screen. Uh-oh. The axe is in there, isn't it? Am I supposed to see the axe when I go in this door? Oh. That's the end of the screen. I don't remember if this is the subworld or not. There. I knew it. Fuck. Fuck. I can feel the fucking axe reveal. Oh, you can see a little bit of the castle back there. That's probably why. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're right at the end. Yeah, and a little, spacing between the checkpoints is a little janky. But overall, not bad. It actually would have been really good if I had this one in the pile, because I think it fell right around those other two. And then the last one that I would have played would have been, the last one, which was legitimately great and kind of timeless. Oh, almost panicked. Either way, though, really glad. Not great execution of the section hiding it. Yeah. Well, and if you think about it, too, all the time that the player's going to spend there looking at it... Oh, I forgot. They're more likely to notice that, fragment of the castle at the end there, too. Esports. You tip your hand a little bit on a good setup. Oh, gaming. Okay. Yeah, that one's tough. It's like the second the transition finishes, the actual like screen out, the whatever big circle wipe, you need to get moving. That's one of those things where I bet if I actually did play more Kaizo, if I actually ground stuff out and got used to the idea of practice doors, that it would kind of break whatever was wrong in my brain about it and get me used to it. But I just cannot wrap my head around doors letting you take action much faster than everything else. It's not like I want more delays in Mario Maker, but it would kind of be nice if the door transition took the same amount of time as the pipe transition. There we go. Now we alternate. Yeah, at this point, whenever the scrolling stops with the edge of the screen open like that, it makes me think, oh, okay, it has to be the act. There it is. It has to be a hidden end of stage. Even if I'm like, well, wait, maybe I'm in the subworld, it starts making me think immediately. Yeah, you do see a bit of the castle back there. Can't cover it with a semi-solid either. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we struggled a lot at the beginning, but it started to come together. Some pretty funny stuff in the back half there. This one, can I move these the same way? Let me move these. Well, that one's last. So if I ever decide to revisit these on some gigantic revisiting ancient trolls journey, that's in a good order. Screen that has what looks like a hidden axe, make it actually the subworld and not that. Yes. Yes, if you can trick the player into thinking that it's not that, especially if you can trick the player into not knowing if they're in the subworld or not, and then make them think that they have the galaxy brainest thing ever, and then they go to do what they think will get them the axe and it just CP zeros them, that would be absolutely excellent. All right, let's take a look at this thing that Fox gave me for his level code here. Look at this thing that Team 0% did. Oh, actually, it's only 10. Have mercy. Almost done. Good. Well, if you have 10,000 points, you can make me play it. 2 people started. Clear rate is 39. Okay, no, maybe other people did play it. How do I see the actual clears on my stupid level? No, there is only one fucking clear. It might have been some sad 0%er. Oh, I can't see anything else. It might have been some sad 0%er. Poor guy. Damn. Oh, that poor guy who made it right to the end. And then died. This also had a really low clear rate. This might have also rolled into Team 0% at some point, but probably earlier. This isn't as hard, it's just really stupid. Yeah, 1 clear also. That might have been them, because I don't think they got clears initially. And then I was kind of over it, because I had nobody to play with. Okay. They're not good courses. Don't want to play them. I do really wish we still had the weird mushroom, though. The weird mushroom, I would say, is the #1 thing I wish we had in Mario Maker 2. I cannot imagine how much fun it would be to see weird Toadette and weird Toad and weird Luigi. Although I would constantly be furious that weird Luigi wasn't 3 blocks tall, because I recognize that that wouldn't work at all for multiplayer. But also, how could weird Luigi not be 3 blocks tall? 3, 4, ace. And it's all legs. It's all legs. It's just Luigi is up at the top. Normal looking Luigi, and then his arms are his hands are dragging on the ground, and his legs just come all the way up to like right here. He's just nothing but legs. Too wait, but not too late. Okay, let's take a peek. That Team 0% had to touch. Is this Kaizo stuff? Did you do Kaizo stuff in the beginning? This resets the bomb? Yeah. Okay. If we break that, though... I mean... What is that hint telling me? There's a block above here? No, there's no block above here. What is this level? I can break this. But I can't get back on him in a useful or meaningful way. So So, oh man, I see it now. I literally see it now. What's wrong with me? Oh, in the hole. Oh, yeah. Does this respawn the bomb? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. Weird. Sometimes you feel bad about yourself. You feel bad that there are people watching you. Really? Box! Oh, how far you've come. Oh. Those poor Team 0% dudes. Okay. We have like a puzzle concept here. I just don't know what the hell we're doing with it. Mean. Can I grab that? Nope, I land on it. Ooh. I made this so long ago, I have no idea how to beat it. That's funny. Oh, my memory's terrible, but I did remember my stupid Mario Maker level once I started poking around in it. But I also made very few Mario Maker levels. Okay. Can I do something with this? Interesting. Maybe? Get out of there! Oh my god. I don't know exactly what I did there, but I did it wrong. Yeah, Defender, I definitely appreciate you sharing those levels. It was really great to take a look at them. I cannot believe that there are not more people that wanted to do that. I shared out my list of levels that I had assembled and then links to the YMM levels. I cannot believe that there were not more people who wanted to revisit Mario Maker on the way out. There's a bunch of people excited for a Smash 4 tourney that Hungry Box was doing. I kept thinking Mango Box, like that's not a fucking person. I'm guessing, no, it's probably not next Wednesday. So it's probably tomorrow. I'm not doing that. Coin box 97. That's probably what it is. I'm just curious. Now that it's in my head. Smash 4 send off. Yeah, for April 3rd, for tomorrow. There's a big tournament. There's 246 people registered for it. I cannot believe that there weren't big Remember Carl played this on the VOD? Then we'll know what to do if we get stuck. Carl didn't play this. Oh, DGI did. Oh, for the 0% clear. Was that relatively recent then? Oh my god, I'm dumb. Maybe not if you don't remember. Oh. But yeah, the reason why that was especially surprising and frustrating is that perfect, thanks. Oh, but Uh, I wanted to draft off somebody else. I thought somebody else who had a strong relationship with Mario Maker 1 would like do a send-off stream, and I could go and get a bunch of fucking level codes. And draft off of their work to find levels to play to say goodbye, and maybe even see troll levels that they thought were really good and draft off that. It would be awesome. It would be perfect. But no. Didn't see any of that from Carl or anybody else from looking. Kind of blows me away. Okay, that should be what I need to do. Let's do the P-switch now. Why not, right? That's why not. Okay. Those little fucking flies in my house. I think I have the idea here, though. So let's at least see what happens when we get that going. Oh my god. And then we'll watch the video if once I start to get really annoyed. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I just wait for a Bob-omb to appear in my hands. Excellent ops. I like the Wii U gamepad. I don't love the D-pad. Annoying. Annoying little guys there. I wonder if the spikes were a necessary component of what we're doing here? That works. That P-switch has to be for something, though. So we're just getting information here. We actually could jump on him there, then, I guess. We were real careful. That feels dumb. Yeah, being able to put stuff at spawn, though, does make a big difference. I understand not letting people do that in Mario Maker 2, but they still have to upload it. But maybe it's still a good thing that they didn't. That's tough. Hey, why are those... I really wish I could zoom in on the Wii U, but I cannot. The grates behind me, the dots are opposite on just this left side. It looks like they flipped the tile instead of just redrawing it, so it would be identical to the others, which is really, really lazy. What's wrong with me? Okay. Now, let's try and ride that up. Once more. Oh, it's not gonna work now. Okay, I have to get it right out of the chute, and then it'll ride up. Oh my god. Yeah, I did play Smash 4 competitively. I did really like Smash 4 Luigi, actually, but I'm not entering a friggin' Wii Smash 4. That will be miserable. That's gonna be full of washed dickheads who were so good at Smash 4, who never moved on. Damn. Oh, actually, couldn't I technically get out of the hole if I go down there with a bomb? Let's try that, and then we can clear that out a little bit. And then I have a backup plan for if I get trapped. I probably should have done the backup plan without the goddamn blaster. No. No matter what I do... Well, no. Even if I kick it up, it's going to hit the invisible block, isn't it? Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm not going to be able to get down there. It's mean. Yeah, I just want to make the thing fly up. Oh, I swear to God, I'm not dropping Y. God damn it. That actually did kind of work. Can I get that to spit this way? And just do it that way? I don't think I can. Gonna have to be me on my feet. Okay, let's look at the video. I'm annoyed with my idea here, and I can't tell if it's right. Oh, is this right to where he clears it too? Perfect. Let's see. And he triggers the P-switch. Wow, and then it jumps. Wait, was this a whole giant puzzle level? Oh my god. Fox, was this a troll level? Was this a ill thought out troll level that you made? Did you really do pick a pipe on a timer? Did you do pick a pipe on a timer? You never really come back from that. You never fully come back from it's pick a pipe, but I added a crushing wall in. And then a no. My god. You were thinking about it. You were getting there. Wow. But not a no. There's a dev thing. Oh my god. I think this level can keep that one clear on it. Oh. That's fun. So were you sort of imitating like established troll creators at the time before you got into it and then established yourself as a creator? Because honestly, seeing things this bad, maybe I'll come back to that. Maybe I'll watch that later. Leave that up. Leave that. Seeing that makes me feel a lot better about just eventually making a terrible troll level at some point, because you know, you did. Defender did. We all start somewhere. Maybe that would actually be more fun. Maybe it would be a lot more fun to make a bad troll level in the dark, to just use the information that I have. Not even that dumb idea I had about all the clips that I've been saving forever of interesting interactions that I thought could be funny. And just make something in the dark and then give it to people without it being attached to me at all, and see what people have to say. Start bad and then go from there. Okay, there is one other one I downloaded that I want to take a look at. That I always really admired in Mario Maker 1, but never had any chance of finishing at all. Oh, should I have gone into the account? Yeah, let's do that. I assumed there weren't more esports. I don't know why I assumed that, but I just assumed there weren't more. Was that the most recent one? That's from 2019. Wow, yeah, that was pretty late in the game too. Look at how far you've come. Oh gosh. So there were older troll levels too. There's like a Phanto in there. True end. So it kind of started with the cargo cult kind of stuff too, then I'm guessing, huh? PB for Ugo? What does that mean? What's peanut butter for Ugo? Every second counts? Frustration. No. Really? Oh my god, there's so many levels in here. Are any of these good? Item puzzle, long. Tedious, annoying chores. Really? That's a bad name for a level. Oh, slingshot. Is this something cool? Those yellow POWs? Oh yeah, 2016. Those might be yellow POWs. Because if you play an old level, POWs are still yellow, right? Wasn't that a thing in Mario Maker 1? Oh. Okay. Neat. Nothing cool happens if I stand here. Stolen level? Stolen level? This level's stolen? I just heard a lot of noise on the ceiling. That was on the roof. That was weird. I hope a tree didn't just fall on my roof. Oh. It is. Wow. Oh. Weird. Someone else just came up with that tech. Oh, okay. So stolen idea rather than... I mean... I can see that happening. I can see you seeing a level and being like, I want to make a level that does the same... that uses the same thing. That's a way to explore how that mechanic works. Did we just go down for maintenance? I hope we didn't. Slight interaction required. Yeah, that's what I did too. I did part of an auto level. It was not good. Hey, why did my thumbnails go away? I like the thumbnails. If it just went down for maintenance, I'm gonna be mad. I have downloaded stuff, but I'll still be mad. Might be the best level on the account, but that's not saying much. Okay. Sailing to the moon. Relax and all shall be revealed. Is that just a weight level? It kind of looks like it is. I really like the full level thumbnails in Mario Maker 1. Oh, I really like the title cards though, because we get such cute little art in the title cards, but you could get better art in these, in the full level slide here as the thing that was displayed. Boing. That was the first one. Uploaded in 2015. That looks nice. Oh, wait. What the hell's going on up there? What's all that red? Okay, let's look at insanity mode. Very hard. The 2% clear rate. Aw. Boxy, you were playing Mario Maker since early on then. Do you feel like Mario Maker generally made you better at Mario? I never started doing... I always thought that even like with save states and stuff and rewind, that Kaizo would just totally forever, that Kaizo Mario would be totally out of my hands. But playing Kaizo stuff that was actually good, so good that I wanted to grind it out in Mario Maker, eventually led me to playing Kaizo stuff into better level design. That makes a lot of sense when you make a lot of levels too. I make a lot less levels. Ugh. But I feel like playing has helped a lot too. Like so much that is coming to me when I play with Lunar Magic already. They definitely go hand in hand, especially when you're looking at them from the perspective of like, how could this be better? I have no idea what I was expecting, but that was not an answer for anything. But yeah, I ground out tough enough stuff in Mario Maker that I eventually started thinking like, well, why don't I do something in Super Mario World? Because Sure Shot looked really good. And now it kind of blows me away, the stuff that I can get through in Super Mario World. I played through Gamble earlier this week. Dolphin, how you doing tonight? I'm really excited to take a look at Gamble 2. I'm just gonna hit it. Saw those munchers. Oh my god. Dolphin, we're looking at Mario Maker. Hey, Dolphin, do you have any Mario Maker 1 levels kicking around out there? Oh, you fucker! Is this from one new? This is a box level. From Box's box of levels. This for real? Oh my god. And then the Dizzy. Oh. We also saw one of Box's early troll levels. That was interesting. That was an interesting. It was so bad. Oh. Okay. That's weird. Why did you give me a mushroom just to hurt me? I hate this effect so fucking much. I am legitimately glad this is gone. This is such a stupid effect. Such a stupid effect. The visuals on that effect are so stupid. You never played Mario Maker 1, yeah. I played it, a little tiny bit, but I never got into any of the community stuff. The little bit that I posted on Reddit, I wouldn't say I had toxic interactions, but I had relatively negative interactions. I should go and find those. That would be really funny to look at, too. Non-constructive interactions. And difficulty, finding ways. So I basically just played Mario Maker solo. I would find levels I wanted to play on the bookmark site, on the shitter, and while I was bored at work, and then play them when I got home. But the interactions I did have, regarding making levels on Reddit made me not want to really make levels that much anymore. I actually remember the fucking guy, his tag on Reddit was Vexorian. I don't know if he was ever a big community member, but I do remember he replied to every single goddamn, there it is, yeah. Go follow that guy. Who doesn't stream? Wazulus, are we getting a level viewer for Mario Maker 1? Oh. Zulus, how you doing tonight? And we're saying goodbye to this. Saying goodbye to Mario Maker 1 with this terrible box level. Oh, not as bad as the troll puzzle thing. I hate that sound effect. I hate this effect so much. There are a few things that I think we're better off not having. But this is just so annoying. You done? I thought you were gonna do something. Okay. Oh. You have 2 thumbs? My gosh. I did not know what I do 10 years ago. Feeling kind of inspired to build a new site. Don't make a Mario Maker 1 level viewer. Oh, April. April Fool's just happened. But that would have been a kind of funny joke for, you know, all 40 of us still playing Mario Maker. I don't know if I still need this P-switch. You know, I'm really surprised it's not full of Hammer Bros. I'm really happy it's not full of Hammer Bros. Oh, that's the end. Hey, we finished it. And we did not even get trolled or anything horrible. Yeah, so I liked Mario Maker 1 a lot, but the annoying people that I did interact with on Reddit made me feel discouraged from wanting to share more. Then from there I basically just played. I never had the inkling to, I never had the thought to look at streaming or what people did with Mario Maker, and it really sucks. If I had accidentally stumbled into it when we were actively streaming, I probably would have fallen backwards into it and maybe have been doing this a lot longer. For level creators, glitch hunters, game developers, ROM hackers, and speedrunners, that would be kind of cool. So, kind of like romhacking.net, except it doesn't look like it's from 1996. Oh, the fucking things, the fucking stuff that you still like. I like there. Super Mario World Central is wonderful, but extremely limited in its scope. So, like, looking for Mario 3 ROM hacks, after I got excited about a sequel to Mario Fantasy a million years ago, the gal who made that is making a sequel. It's an amazing, amazing Super Mario 3 ROM hack. And then digging around for decent ROM hacks on romhacking.net is like pulling teeth. Romslacking.net, romjacking. Romjacking.net. I will say, if at all possible, yeah, that was okay, Box. I don't think I'm gonna give it a star. If at all possible, maybe do whatever you can. I have no idea where you are, and if you even want to say where you are, but make it look like you're not in a jurisdiction where Nintendo can get grumpy at. I don't think we really have to worry. There's one more worth playing. Which one? I don't think it's likely that we have to worry about Nintendo coming after Ryu, Jinx, and then chasing emulators down the chain. But I feel like there's a tiny chance. But that's also why it's probably a good time to look at more things for distributing that type of information too. It's an airship and Super Mario World ground theme. Yeah, I think we saw one of those and thought that looked nice. No, that's Mario 3. That was the one I saw. That's Super Mario World. You said Super Mario World ground theme. It's an airship in Super Mario World ground theme. So it might be that one. Air Fortress. Super Mario World, but it looks like it's airship theme. Scrolling, I'll tell you the name. Okay, well, I'm scrolling up now. And we'll scroll back down. And we see that it's obviously not here. Okay. Scrolling back down. Oh, Jump Ship maybe? That's ground theme. Got 69 plays. Do we see the subworld if we pull up this? What do we actually see when we pull this up? I don't remember what loads in the middle there. Is that a screenshot of the subworld? Might be. You're not going to tell me the domain? Okay, let's take a peek. I am definitely one of those people who thinks collecting any funny domain, really. If I think of a domain and it's funny, I'll buy it. Okay, we'll look at this one, then we'll look at the other ship one. So I have this one I was pretty proud of. I could not believe that when I found out that .mom was a domain, that was available. Oh, please tell me it didn't expire. Oh, good. Thank God. Sounds pretty funny. Has that resolved anything? No, that doesn't resolve anything right now. I own penisbutt.com, but it doesn't do anything. There's a couple other funny ones that I can't remember. Banged your... Oh, wait. Hang on. This was an old stream joke. I don't even remember the setup for it. I really should clip things if I'm going to spend money on the joke. I wish I owned your .mom. I don't remember what it was, but there was some really dumb thing about Luigi tits that I thought was really, really funny with the old regular. And then I bought it and then set up fake Google results with a stupid meme at the bottom. Okay, let's take a peek. Hotfist.com is not a fisting joke or a sex joke. As much as I like sex and penis jokes in general, it was a joke about fist over IP. Is this the airship? Am I on it? Am I doing the ship? Are you doing... This is the worst, but kind of coolest Flappy Bird level I've ever seen. Oh. Oh, great. So that was probably the Bob-omb I needed at the end, huh? Goodbye, Yoshi. It's a weird Flappy Bird level. Welcome back to the green screen, buddy. MyLevel.com. Can't do something half-assed with that. Oh, and then there's good subdomain options there. If you ever do competitive stuff or any type of esports thing, then you do geton.mylevel.com. I revamped the Mario Maker 2. Shotty, how you doing tonight? I feel like is this the one you were thinking of, or should I go look at the other one? Oh, play my level. I don't playmylevel.com. Oh, ignore me. You know, something that irks me a little bit that is totally outside of the scope of something that you could do, but I kind of wish somebody would do it, is it sucks that we don't have a actual level browser for Celeste the way that we do for Mario Maker. And I cannot believe that somebody didn't put something like that together. There's websites. Goodbye, Yoshi. And there's Everest, but it is such a fucking dick around. I'm good, that's good. Cat's gonna lick your cat. What are we doing here? Okay, that's what we're doing. He does the thing. What the fuck? Playmylevel.com. Does it go somewhere? Nope. Bad gateway. Cat got in the way, as he does. I like to, as you saw, if I'm not using the URL for something, usually I will put something stupid, some stupid picture there, and have it go to that stupid picture. Do mass redirect to whatever dumb picture. I feel like that's always a really easy way to use a website. Just put something really stupid there. Oh, as far as ROM hacking goes, though, something that made it really easy, and again, totally outside of the scope of anything that is not how. Outside the scope of anything you're talking about, but man, it sucks that we are so locked into Lunar Magic with Super Mario World forever. That we're just trapped with Lunar Magic and there are no exceptions, and Fusoya has no intention of ever open sourcing it or being open about anything and loves his hidden secret features with literal, like, long text strings and blah blah. I'm glad we have something. I wish there was an alternative. But I really wish there was an easy way to just look at goddamn level data. Like, you can export level data in Lunar Magic, but there's no easy way to just tell level data to go. Lunar Magic doesn't export the dependencies with the level data. So that's a fucking hassle. So it would be really, really, really hard to actually solve that problem. Especially with Lunar Magic being closed source. But I really, really, really wish there was... Oh, they're already here. Good. Oh, that... Could those bombs kill each other and ruin the level? Maybe they could. It's crazy that that's missing from Mario Maker 1 as well. Yeah, that was alright. Okay, now let's look at one of the YMM levels before we wrap up. And then we'll probably look at those tomorrow as well. We'll do a little bit more Mario Maker 1, and then we'll get back to Mario Maker 2. Next week. But yeah, it definitely sucks that we don't have some magical way to just play levels in Super Mario World. That would make me really happy. Now, whenever you complain about a level of mine being bad, you have a reference to where I came from. Yeah. Yeah, everybody starts bad somewhere. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's go take a look. I might get annoyed. It's probably still too hard. But let's go take a look at this level that I always admired but never could make any progress on. I re-downloaded it. Let's take a peek. The whole concept here was to swim to the music. What? I think I was a little late there. I don't need to hold down. I think I just press swim. I should stop trying to hold down. Well, we're making some progress. This is cute. You can do it blindfolded. That actually might make it easier. It might be easier to just hear the music. But did you really freak out when you heard Velcro unsnap? What's wrong with you, pal? Just music. No, that's harder. Oh, it will make a funny clip if I did it, though. I feel like it's harder. And I feel like this blindfold needs googly eyes. Hey, look. Oh. Yeah, visual indicators will still be helpful for keeping with the beat. But I also feel like this is not fun to grind out for the last 20 or 30 minutes. And then I did it wrong. Yeah, let's look at some other stuff. It's a really cool concept for a level. But it's hard and restarty. Oh, yeah, let's look at this. I downloaded this too. This is on the list that I put together of obviously you should look at this. Esports. I think it's kind of crazy, that Nintendo ripped off the Mechabotzilla thing for showing off Mario Maker 2. Without any, like, community acknowledgement of the guy. See you shortly in bed. And if any of you guys who watch a lot of Mario Maker, if you've seen anybody else doing retrospective or goodbye streams, especially if they've been accumulating troll levels of stuff to play in Mario Maker 1, oh my god, please. Dumb. Definitely tell me. Because my plan tomorrow is... Oh god, this is such a long wait. This is such a long wait. My plan tomorrow is to dig through whatever I can to see if I can scrape up anything that looks good without watching the whole thing get played, because who the hell wants to watch a troll level get played and then go play it? So that looks good in the beginning of troll levels that Carl played that were Mario Maker 1 near the end that hopefully will still be uploaded. And I imagine I'm going to get frustrated after like 2 hours of scrubbing YouTube footage for level codes that not show. It's so weird to not be able to duck at Small Mario. Like, it's such a weird thing to have changed that it just feels weird that I don't have it. Wow, that is a fucking mess. It's actually a mess while you're waiting out that P-switch a little bit. Yeah, as cool a concept as this is, it's actually has a little bit of rust on it. What's the data upload on this? This might predate checkpoints. But a checkpoint would have been nice. To not have to do the long wait and the audio setup stuff. And the auto scroll stuff. Despite the fact that... checkpoints were an update. And that's what I'm thinking is this might have predated that. This might have been the... No. Well, no, this might have still been the time of the weird yellow POWs. Or P-switches. But I think the P-switches were only yellow in SMB1 early on. And then later they made them blue. It was crazy for them to not be blue. Yeah, that is a mess. Yeah, the actual dodge there is going to be a little messy. Yeah, I do think, though, I would kind of kill for an alternative editor for Super Mario World. Not even intended to replace Lunar Magic, but to be a stepping stone to Lunar Magic, or an alternative, like, basic design tool for you to just start slapping pieces down. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, no checkpoints yet. I'm guessing this predates checkpoints. The interior of the foot. This is so cute. Yeah, even with Nintendo not giving him credit, I bet it still felt pretty good for Nintendo to be like, this was the coolest level anyone ever made. So cool that we're gonna show this off in the future. Those tracks look like so much shit. Those tracks just look terrible. Yeah, it's crazy how many things were weirdly unpolished in Mario Maker 1. Oh no, I killed the feet. I was supposed to go up there. I saw the arrows, but I saw them too late, and I am bad at Mario Maker, as we're all pretty well aware. But the other thing that would be really cool about an alternative pool that was built around slapping together Super Mario World levels in a much more visually satisfying and modern way, because Lunar Magic works like terrible on a 4K display. That also really sucks. Like, it's definitely showing its age. It's a 25-year-old application made by an asshole, and it's amazing, but the guy is a dick. The guy is a dick, he's old, he's got strong individual values, and has absolutely no interest in any collaborative stuff, or even good documentation of the application. A good, not 90%, a good 20% of things that you absolutely need to know about, Lunar Magic are in random forum posts from him replying to other people, confirming and elaborating, and like the amount of digging you need to do to figure out basic stuff is crazy. Not basic, to figure out advanced but not super expert stuff. But it's tough. It's tough. It's not crazy easy to dive into Lunar Magic. And something that was designed to be crazy easy would be really amazing. What's with that one wrong-turned pipe there? In the middle of all that mess. That looks so weird. Oh, there were checkpoints. Okay, well, thank God. Okay, now Bowzilla can fly. Yeah, no scroll stops. We were talking about that a little bit, yesterday? Day before? We were talking about that on one of the streams we were doing Mario Maker. How absolutely crazy it is to not have camera control. Oh. And just how friggin' bad it makes a lot of stuff look. Especially in troll levels where you just kind of can't not expose things, where you just... It just ends up being kind of sloppy. It's a crazy thing to not have. Okay, so... Let him get in front of me here. That seems right. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Thank God for that checkpoint. But yeah, if there was competition for Lunar Magic, it could mean that Lunar Magic, the guy behind Lunar Magic, would try to compete. Would try to maintain feature parity So there's never any reason to use both. But it could also mean the ability to share levels from within an application. Ideally, share levels in a way that exports the dependencies and makes it just dead easy to either drop a file that's ready to open, or better yet, have a built-in browser, which would be amazing. God damn it. Yeah, surprisingly tough level for being probably the most well-known Mario Maker level. Kind of cool though. That's not baby cake. Crazy easy nonsense. Okay, pipe. There we go. Feel like I need to send you a level. What level? Pinnacle of level design. Uh-oh. Is it Mario Maker 1 or Mario Maker 2 level? The heart. I don't know if you remember Loop and Snoop, Mario Maker 2. Well, if you give it to me, I'll stick it in the queue to come back to remember for Mario Maker 2. Oh, actually, I think if you're a mod, you may be able to add it to the queue even though the queue's closed. I don't remember if you remember... I don't know if you remember Loop and Snoop, but I feel like you would have had to have interacted with him. He was really active in Mario Maker as a streamer and a creator. Oh my god, I did that to myself. But he made a really cool Mecha Garbzilla level that did this kind of thing, but with garbage level concepts, and it was one of my absolute favorites. I mean, I would assume, but I didn't want to absolutely assume, because you never know. But that level was wonderful. I wish Loop and Snoop was still making levels. He loved garbage so much, he could have turned that into liking troll levels. God, there are checkpoints. I would be really annoyed if there weren't. Oh my god. There's no diagonal movement. At all. Not even with the stick. There's no diagonal movement. 7MMC burned him out? I bet. Yeah, see, the trick is events are not fun to do, and they aren't that beneficial, and they have a tendency to make you hate a community you otherwise love. I like Smash so much more now that I'm not involved in the community, and managing people who are awful and constantly accusing each other of things and thieves. Accusing each other of being thieves when they're not, and just, man. There's so much drama, even at the small scale. I don't know if there was a bunch of drama or nonsense with the 7MMC stuff. It definitely seems like all the MMC stuff was a labor of love more than anything else, but I'm sure it was still a lot of labor. Coordinating groups of people sucks. Yeah, kinda. A little bit. The screen shake effect there is really horrible. Oh, that's the end. What are in these buildings? Thank you for that. Kievic. Is that the Italian flag? Someone who I considered a close friend turned out to be a pedophile. He was very well known in the Smash community. Kitaro. That sounds somewhat familiar. Let me see here. Sounds familiar. I've seen him, but it's not clicking, so I don't think there's ever anybody I interacted with her. I never got real into the storylines or caring about what was going on, like, with big people. Yeah, and what you hear about, so it doesn't stick out. But it looks familiar, but man, it's crazy how much of weird pedophilia madness stuff was in Smash. Like, good God. Very welcoming community for LGBTQ, everybody, all the sexual divergence, neurodivergence, but also seem to attract the weirdest goddamn, like the grossest goddamn people. The number of weird pedophile things. The thing with Ally and Zach and the like reverse pedophile blackmail honeypot thing. It's one of those things that every time I remember it, I'm like, there's no way that's real. My brain is doing something stupid here. That's not what happened. And then I look it up and it's like, no, that was what happened. He got in trouble and it turned out that it was like a crazy reverse blackmail. Like the minor assaulted him and then was blackmailing him, and then it was crazy. He was caught as a late 20-year-old as having relations with a minor. Womp womp. Yeah, I mean, I know hindsight's 20/20, and it's really easy to be like a dick about it, but like, don't put your dick in a kid. It's the easiest thing on earth to avoid. It's so easy to avoid. Okay. Let's look at this one. I also downloaded this because I like In the Hall of the Mountain King a whole lot. He was a Falco main and a prominent announcer. Yeah, I think that's why it sounds familiar, that he was a known commentator. Oh, he's banned everywhere and doing jail time. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, the one time I was in a situation with somebody who was a minor, unbeknownst to me, told me, you know, that she was a virgin. I was like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do stuff. But we were still kind of making out and alone, and then she was like, oh, and I'm a minor. And I was, nope, I'm fucking out of here. Bye. Goodbye. Not doing that. He released a twit longer trying to justify his actions. Oh, no. And it was, let me guess, I didn't know she was a minor. He looked 18. Age is just a number. And I had consent. Also jump while that bounces. Consent is what's important. It's cute. Kind of a rhythm level. Oh, that's cute. Oh. I'm dumb. Yeah, and I know some people are way more casual about sex than other people, blah 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 blah. But for the love of God, like even if it's casual, you can just be like, oh no, it's my policy. I need to confirm your age. No, sorry, personal policy. Show me your ID quick. No, it's not that I don't believe you. It's just policy that I need to know. It's smart, you know. It's a part of getting affirmative consent. I remember the Mewtwo King. I remember the Mewtwo King thing, because I remember, and it's the meanest possible way to remember it, but I remember people making Hedwig and the Angry Inch jokes about Mewtwo King. Yeah, that was a huge mess. But also, coming out with the dunk of I couldn't have been involved, I don't have a penis, and I can prove it, is kind of the funniest goddamn thing on earth. Like, the most amazing way to be like, no, fuck you. Like, I definitely feel bad. It sucks for him to have been outed like that, but it also is such a ball and goddamn thing for him to be like, no, I'm pretty much a Ken doll. You can fuck off. Oops, I see what I did there. Yeah, he's a super nice dude. He's an interesting dude. He's an intense dude. Oh my god. Up here in Wisconsin, we have Inui, who was famous for Inui Logic, which gets reinvented every couple of years and makes everyone giggle forever here in Wisconsin. Who was a well-known, Smash player, who then became a well-known meth user, who's I don't think it's his most recent arrest anymore, but his most famous arrest was him fighting a sword-equipped homeless person with a drill that he had over, I think it was like $20 or something, but it was over some small amount of like drug money. He had a drill, and the other guy had a sword. Which was also really funny, because he was often the guy with the sword. Like, he used to carry a goddamn sword around. Because he's a fucking meth head. He definitely competed on meth, too. That was the thing. People who tried to accuse him of that stuff should be in jail. Yeah. I mean, this is already dangerous territory. You always want to take everything with a grain of salt. There's two sides to every story. Victim blaming is bad, blah, blah, blah. All of that. But also, in communities with malicious people who don't think ahead, especially with a lot of young people who are more, might be focused on their own entertainment rather than the actual consequences of their actions. It's very, very easy to make false accusations. By no means do I think that there are a lot of false accusations out there, but just the few that we've seen, like, come to light with, like, I'm pretty sure it was Ally and Captain Zack. I think it was Captain Zack, but the weird nonsense with the fucking honeypot blackmail stuff is just off the wall crazy. Oh, missed it. Oh, missed it. It's all crazy. The Smash community in general is crazy. And yeah, there's very little. It's one of those things where it's almost impossible to prove a negative. So false accusations can easily just be like, well, that's what I heard. Or that was my impression of the experience, too. Oh my god. Big time's up. Oh. I met and knew Meister. We hung out a couple of times. He actually came and did doubles in my living room where we were streaming on our main Smash channel that we used to do, Midwest American Gaming, because he was friends with a guy in the central Wisconsin Smash scene that we worked with, and we got to play with him. He actually has a controller I made that he won at a competition. Was one of my first custom controllers. He's a pretty cool guy. He was crazy chill. Yeah, I know he's definitely super on the spectrum. That's probably a lot of where the intensity and occasionally of not necessarily difficult, just he was always really bullheaded. Even like back in like the Smash Boards days, in like the early days, he was always really bullheaded, I think is a good way to put it. Oh, am I waiting to the last second to jump? I am. You have to land on the mole. Thank you. Right on him. Awesome. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I didn't know music levels were this good in Mario Maker 1. This is awesome. I assume Mewtwo King is still playing Smash, but I'm a lot less in touch with that community than I used to be. And as I moved towards Ultimate, gravitated towards Smash 4 and Ultimate, I was less plugged in with Melee for the most part. He's retired from Melee? Interesting. Did he move on to different Smash or just move on to different games? Oh, that's good. I guess I'm not subbed to any Smash content on YouTube at all anymore. I used to really like, I really want to just go earlier. I used to really like Beefy Smash Dudes, but they literally they stopped doing analytical content and they started doing only clips. And I was just like, what the fuck? There's already Eat Smash. Mewtwo King loves Mario Maker? That's awesome. Tell him to bring me a level. I know at one point somebody found Maddie's Mario Maker levels, Mario Maker 2 levels. Maddie Thorsten of Celeste. There were a couple other big developers' levels listed out somewhere. Did a full week of playing levels? That was awesome. Yeah, not a lot of crossover in those communities. That's awesome. Nope, not there we go. It's about time to wrap up. Oh yeah, give me that. You're so funny. Oh, is it muted? Oh, is the browser muted? Hang on. We probably need to be able to hear him. Too many things open. Yep, Brave is muted. Hopefully that's not crazy loud.
There's a trap here, right?
He even jumps back.
You think you're so funny. You think I know you think you're so funny. No!
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll
right?
fucking do it. That's great. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's fucking funny. That'll fucking do it. It's also a little hard. Like, I get it, you know, especially if you're not in that world. But it's so hard to imagine getting mad at like a two-touch level. Like, this is so gentle and so nice and so comfy. Like the comfiest little troll levels. That are being so nice to you. But if you're not in there at all, it's still a troll level. Yeah, only one in the exact right spot. That's how you know. That's how you know you just got fucking bamboozled. Oops. I want to know Tutaj's Mario Maker 1 ID. I want to know what he was doing in Mario Maker 1. I want to see more people, like, who I really respect their levels now, how bad they were back then. Go. He wasn't around until Mario Maker 2. If he had Mario Maker 1, no one knows it. Yeah, I wonder how many of those did have Mario Maker 1. And nobody knows it. But they're out there, waiting to be mined for entertainment. Ugh, that one's tough. I know that's up to me, but I wish it was a little wider. I wish there was some way to balance something else on there. I need to drink some water. I feel my voice going. I know they didn't really change much in the physics at all coming over to Mario Maker 2, but I was concerned that doing harder or Kaizoir stuff would just feel awful or not work. But since I spent a lot of time playing on handheld PCs and split controllers, I don't know, I feel well positioned to randomly play harder stuff on a totally different nonsense controller that doesn't make any sense, and it's fine. Which I guess is pretty cool. For a really, really, really long time, platformer stuff always had to be D-pad focus. Had to be the 8-bit DOE or something similar that was D-pad top left style controller. And then for anything else, I would use a Switch Pro controller or Xbox style controller. Oh, I waggled esports. But, man, I've spent so much time trying out and switching different controllers and liking different controllers that I still prefer the 8-bit DOE. As an excellent general platformer controller. The Xbox controller that did it right was the Xbox One controller. Xbox One. Was that the one with the D-pad circle? Oh, no, that was the one with the flat D-pad. Wait, no, what am I looking at here? I like the modern Xbox controllers that have the straight D-pad. But I do not mind the One S controllers with the round D-pad, but the D-pad sucks. But I'm not going to use that for the D-pad. Yeah, the actual plus pad one was really, really nice. If I recall, was it clicky also? I don't feel like PlayStation ever... Yeah, that one was really nice. I don't feel like PlayStation ever did a good controller. I think that their D-pad design is the worst of any D-pad design, and it holds back those controllers forever. And that if you're not using the D-pad, that layout does not make sense to me. It is such a cramped way to hold a controller. To do this with the sticks, I do not like. I do not like that. That just is awful for the fingers. I can feel it like pull in here. But to each their own. Some people really like them. But I absolutely hate their D-pads. Yeah, and then they got all weird on the touchpads after the PS3 controller. I don't know if I ever get back to PlayStation, though. And I want to play Bloodborne at some point. I watched Steve's long retrospective on it. Now I really want to play it. I had no idea how strong the religious undertones were, and that really made me want to play it. But I would just use my 8-bit, though. The handles ruined the PS4 controller. I don't know where any of my... Oh, I borrowed my buddy my PS3. So I wouldn't be able to control them. But yeah, the PS4 control, I have one right here. Yeah, they're pretty much toilet paper rolls. Pretty much what they are. Yeah, the ergonomics were just never great on the PlayStation controllers, or they were never great for my hands. Xbox got it a lot better, but it did always feel a little bit like I was still kind of in a weird wrist position. But I honestly think that in general, sports, the modern controllers almost entirely are too skinny. Too skinny. We need them wide. GameCube had really good ergonomics. GameCube actually felt good, but the triggers really sucked to press when you needed to use them heavily. My fingers, like, died. My fingers are a little curved, my pointer fingers, but they absolutely died trying to do wave dashing in Melee. Like, I just could not do it. After I moved on from GameCube to Pro Controller for, Smash, the GameCube controller stopped seeming a lot less like the perfect controller. It was interesting, but I guess it's so far away from the standard now that it's hard to like, but I also can reach all 4 buttons really easily by putting my thumb over all 4 on a standard controller and rolling to where I need to be, which I couldn't do with GameCube. GameCube required either crab or a lot of movement. But yeah, the D-pad on the GameCube controller was fucking terrible. I think the Wiimote and Nunchuck were the best ergonomics they had. Don't at me. But that is so much better. Is actually having your hands split is just so much more comfortable. I'm glad we sort of returned to that with Joy-Cons, but Joy-Cons are too small to hold comfortably for long periods. I like them, but they are not good. I really hope that Nintendo does like a Pro controller, a split Pro concept for the Switch 2. Super Switch U attach. New. 3D. Okay, wait at the thing, wait at the thing, wait at the thing. We bounce here, we wait. I really wish there was a delay there. That would have been perfect. I have to hold there. Oh, indicate. Yeah, my little nephews liked to play Smash sometimes. When I'd come down for Christmas, they eventually just get frustrated with it. Now they're at the age where it's just annoying that they don't beat me. And then even if we go to like, well, tell me what you want me to do. Tell me who you want me to play, set it up, and we'll do it. I don't know. I don't like going easy. That doesn't come natural to me. I'm dumb. Oh, I'm dumb. But go hard. I'll let them, you know, put their hands on the scales, but I'm still gonna push. That's just not fun for me. I do really like that. Oh, when you get those people at like family events who are like, I'm really good at Smash Bros. I play online. I've got elite. I'm in gold. I'm so good at it. Like, oh, okay. Do you want to play some Smash Bros? I guess. And then just mog. Wi-Fi and Smash Ultimate give some people some really bizarre ideas of their skills. They're really bad skills. Yeah, do it legit or not at all. It's just, well, and then I don't wanna have to deal with that and then try to slightly adjust it to be a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, and then okay, hang on. Okay, now I'll unleash my full power. It's like, no, dude, I'm just gonna play Smash. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna dick around and, you know, play Game & Watch and go for 9s. But I'm still gonna go and have fun with it. Brag about how good I was? Oh, yeah. Yeah, same kind of thing. I'm the best in my neighborhood. Oh, yeah? Okay, let's play some Smash. Yeah, I mean, I'm decent compared to the casual Smash player, but, you know, I was 2-2 at absolute best at tournaments. Was never even like a top 8 guy at locals. You know, we were usually streaming. And I did not spend time labbing and working stuff out all the time that much. I like friendlies, and I like playing Smash with people. Would really like to beat this level. Oh my God. But yeah, that's definitely a meme in the competitive community too. Is the I'm the best in my whole neighborhood. I'm the best in my whole friend group. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, come out to a tournament then, bud. Oh. Oh, I can hold the jump onto there and just bump my head. Okay. Exon's partner's a pro smasher. Can't beat them at all. Yeah, I mean, if you've actually got, like, a knack for playing competitively, too, it actually gets to the point where it can be a little rough playing with people who suck. Or don't have a competitive mindset. Even if they're good with general competitive play, like items off, blah, blah, blah. It can still be a little frustrating. It's always better. It's always, always, always better just for fundamentals and practice to play against a human being than it is to play against CPUs. And even if they're relatively bad at it, it's still better than playing against a CPU, because they'll be more unpredictable than a CPU. Okay, okay. Oh, oh. MJZ is always trying to get me to practice Smash more. If I could go pro if I actually play more. Yeah. Yeah, it's harder. Reaction time slows as you get older. You could probably keep up, but it would be an incredible grind to do so. I mean, H-Box is... I'm pretty sure he's got to be almost 40. He looks 40. Some of that might be the drinking. So it's definitely possible. And a lot of it, so much of what you're learning to do is... knowing how to react rather than reacting. So it's not like you're necessarily buffering stuff, but it's knowing what your options are, and then, oh, no, I didn't fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, some people don't have fun with it, playing it competitively. Some people don't have fun with it, because when it gets competitively, then you should be winning, and it's really, really hard to be like, well, I'm going to play competitively and spend money on it and lose. But, you know, tournaments need those people. Cannon fodder's important. Otherwise, it doesn't feel like a war. Oh my god, no. Holding is awkward, too. I think I can just hold and hold right, and then I'll get it. Yeah, playing competitively, you run into a lot of that, too, where people just literally aren't having fun if they're not winning. People will pick up mains of characters they do not enjoy because they're not having fun. And to some point, it's understandable to be frustrated by a character and not want to play them competitively. Like, when, fucked it. When the pandemic started and everything shifted online, I was still trying to play and keep in touch a little bit. With some of those people, how to do online tournaments. And at the time, I was, Game & Watch Young Link main. Could not do fucking Young Link at all. And Young Link was my sword, was my pocket for dealing with the terrible matchups for Game & Watch, because he gets just absolutely fucking slayed by Sonic, and there's a couple other really bad matchups for him, for anybody who outranges him. And has big disjoints on him. But Young Link, I would make so many mistakes with that just did not make sense, that only happened online. It was fine local, but online I was riddled with mistakes, and it was depressing. It was just terribly, terribly depressing. It made it not fun to play. It made it not fun to play because I didn't have a, like, backup option. I didn't have anything else to do, so I just would feel trapped. Eventually, Sephiroth came out, and I hate Final Fantasy VII, but Sephiroth was a hilariously stupid character. But I kind of lost touch at that point. Also not a fan of controller modding. I get that every controller has variants, but it's yours. You should be able to adjust for the variants. Yeah, it's tough. It's a complicated accessibility thing, especially when you bring in the lack of reliable GameCube controllers and how hard it is to find them, and how there's definitely not enough if everybody wanted them. fobs, I feel like, have really democratized a lot of that in that it's really, really standardized, and it's a replacement PCB that's highly cross-compatible. Oh, just let me go. Oh, you fucker! You fucking up pipe at the end, you mother... Oh my god, there's more. Snapback is a terrible problem with great variants that requires at least some soldering to fix, which is also a little depressing. And more? I can't believe there's more. Okay, that's metal. Oh, that's the end. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing there, but we're close. That's good. Box controllers, those types of controllers, the actual like flat boxes that let you use a series of inputs to create whatever angles you're looking for your Firefox angles, are a little stupid, I feel like. But from an accessibility perspective, they do make it a lot easier to do what you're trying to do and translate analog movement into digital movement, which I don't necessarily feel like is the worst thing. But it's not accessible to everybody. And like grinding in notches, Firefox angle notches, is such an unbelievably lucrative thing, and they wear down over time, which is absurd. But it's also one of those things that, in general, enough people have accepted it that it's one of those things it's hard to argue with. Ow. Well, you definitely see people winning tournaments with Firefox angles, yeah. With notches. One of the active modders I know does like emergency notching like in tournaments between days. A lot of times they'll be fixing or making new faceplates for somebody, new notches. To swap in. That's definitely a big thing, but it's kind of invisible to a lot of people who aren't paying a ton of attention. What the fuck am I doing there? Oh, am I supposed to hit the POW? I think I'm supposed to hit the POW. But yeah, the box controllers never made as huge a splash as you would have expected. I actually built a controller from scratch. I have it over there, but I built an arcade pad. It is, as far as I know, the world's first and maybe the world's only dual analog GameCube arcade pad. It's a GameCube input using a custom PCB that I ordered from BitBuilt. That I used a... I should just get it. I should just go grab it. It's got 7 buttons and then a C stick on this hand, and the other hand is a large arcade style fully analog, not digital at all, fully analog flight control stick, but roughly the exact same size as a arcade stick, and it works surprisingly well. Oh, that's the loop for this last thing here. That's what we're doing. Okay. I get it. Okay, now I can get to the top. Oh my god, this is terrible. Yeah, I really like the idea for the stick that I was building out. I really wanted to do like a small thumb C stick, as well as a large stick. I thought that was a really, really interesting take on it, but somebody else is already working on a single analog stick that had finished their Kickstarter, and I thought, oh shit, they're gonna beat me to market. Well, might as well not bother. I should not have given up. I should not have, because they still aren't there. All they do is suck a couple of pro players' dicks, and that's basically it. And that's their whole shtick. They never actually made it to market at all. You can't order them at all. They custom make a few of them, and that's it. Not even to order, it's just for pro players, for cred, I guess. Okay, skip. Yeah, that is a good place to call it. There we go. Oh, that was fun. This Kiavik did some great stuff. I wonder if he makes Mario Maker 2 levels. You can find that. Kiavik? Mario Maker 2. Oh yeah, he did do some Mario Maker 2 stuff. Great, we'll have to go look at that later. He does. Awesome. That's great. That's really great that somebody who made great stuff in Mario Maker 1 is still making stuff in Mario Maker 2. I know I saw his name a lot in the YMM levels too, so we'll see more of that tomorrow. But that was a really fun one to wrap up with. I really like that. So that was very well done and generally pretty easy to sort out. Lack of indicators in Mario Maker 1 definitely is weird. I guess it was just less of a thing because we didn't really have as many things we can use as indicators, but we had coins. I think that's pretty natural. But yeah, made that controller. Did not make it. Did not ever go beyond that because I thought somebody already beat me there, and they likely, because I talked to one of the guys working on it, they likely wanted to scare me off. That was probably kind of the goal there. I really should have pushed forward. Sucks. Yeah. Yeah, custom controls are murky, but yeah, because beyond... The biggest thing for me, and it was definitely a big thing in the modding community that in general people are supportive of because, hey, it's money and we're not making the rules. We're generally not... Nobody in the custom control community was like a high-level pro at all. So, we're not really making the rules. The rules aren't for us. We didn't have to care that much. But I will say that the general universal acceptance of stuff like Firefox angles made it hard to argue with anything else being any worse than that, because you're already notching in a specific value to hit so that you can consistently do a consistent thing. That's already kind of it's input heavy versus just pushing buttons, but again, the fancy box controllers, people weren't winning with that much. Even at local level, you weren't seeing too many people do that great with them. But at the same time, we see some big changes too. Like, one of the biggest ones is that wobbling's not legal in Melee anymore. That just happened a couple years ago. And it was legal for the longest time, and people acted like, no, that's a filter. It's just a filter. You get used to it. You'll figure out how to not get grabbed. Like, that was that was always an absurd answer. I always had a problem with that. And eventually, perspective shifted and it turned into like, no, dude, wobbling is terrible and it's anti-competitive and it's not fun and it makes everybody frustrated. And all of that's always been true. So I have no idea when it changed, but it seems like it had a lot to do with viewers, like literally with people don't want to watch wobbling. And honestly, I kind of like that. I kind of wish Bayonetta got banned for that, and it kind of makes Steve make sense. People don't like watching Steve. I think he's a hilarious character. I'm really happy he's in Smash. I really wish Nintendo had just fixed the problems with Steve. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just pull it up so you can see it. Because a video's worth 1,000 pictures, which is worth 100,000 words. In Melee, if you desync Nana and Popo, which is relatively easy to do, you can start a combo that is absolutely and 100% under no circumstances escapable. And this isn't like if you had a turbo control you could get out. No human or robot or tool-assisted player could ever escape. It's just over. Yeah, that's wobbling. And man, did it suck. It sucked when I was playing Melee competitively. It was such a frustrating thing that made Melee not fun to play. Like, oh, there's a wobbler in bracket. I'm literally gonna throw to fall into losers. And hopefully not have to deal with them. Yeah, the one with Nana and Popo, with the ice climbers in Melee specifically was wobbling. Because it was every Ice Climber's kit. It was literally their kit was this. And they can do some really cool like chain grab desync stuff in Ultimate, but it's not infinite. It's not instant death if they grab you. Yeah, it was one of those things that was a real pisser. And it was legal for a super long time. Let me see here. When did it actually illegalize? Oh yeah, I'm not logged into anything, so I can just do this now. Legal. Controversial, blah blah. Always forbidden past a certain percent. Every tournament had their own stance. In general, it was it was legal at Evo 1 year. It was legal at a lot of places for a long time. All tournaments from 2013 to the beginning of 2019. Yeah, when I was playing in like 2008, 2009, I think. Around there. No, yeah, about 2008. It was legal at every tournament that I went to, but I only went to locals. But it sounds like around the release of Ultimate, that's awesome. Things shifted, and then we started to see open support of a wobbling ban. That's pretty cool. It's too bad they never banned Bayonetta. I had so much fun with Smash 4 competitively, but Bayonetta absolutely ruined competitive Smash 4. And that's actually why I picked up Game & Watch, but it was so frustrating. Smash 4 was frustrating. Ultimate's really good, but online playing Ultimate is a lot worse. I wish Nintendo sucked less. Box, it was really nice talking to you. Thanks to everybody who stuck around. I'm going to be doing a little bit more Mario Maker 1 tomorrow. And if anybody has levels, bring them to me. And then next week we'll get back to Mario Maker 2. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good sleep. We'll see you later. I'll be back. Oh yeah, it says there's 4. Do raid. Who's a name? Give me a name. Give me a name. Mario Maker. No, not Reddit. Twitch. Mario Maker 2. Who's Vedalus? I'm just gonna do that without clicking on it. Vedadalus? Vedadalus? Okay, we'll go dump you guys on that guy. It's flipping late for him too. Well, good. The pain of the late raid. How do we do this raid? There we go. He's in the UK. Raid has been created. Get ready for me to throw. Wow, 2 of you, 4 of you, perfect. We'll throw you over there. Oh, let me bring that Twitch up first before I do that, because I always forget to do that. It takes forever to load, and I don't see what they have to say. Twitch.tv. Just their name? Yeah, just name. 6 a.m.? God damn. Viewer levels, doing viewer levels late at night. Oh, and he left crowd control running. Okay, cool. I'm going to toss you guys over there. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back tomorrow doing more Mario Maker. I'm out of here.
It's not bad. Thank you so much for